Yeah, I want to show some love, give some support to my boy Devin, founder of U-Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I got to say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, you talk, it's the people show. Look, you talk, let the people know. Look, yeah. This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricane force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people. There's Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drop people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat. But hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's the real talk, baby. Yellow Nation, coast to coast. It's that U-Talk. Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
#1 podcast.
Yeah. U-Talk family. What go on, man? It's your boy D, and I got my guy, Mr. Larry Frank Jr., of course, is with me in the building tonight. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us without you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Chain Nation, U-Talk family. What's going on? Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a great, safe Thanksgiving. And I want to shout out to the man himself before we get started tonight. The super producer, the man himself, Mr. King.
KJ Production in the building.
Yo, King Judge. What it do? What's going on, man? Let's get it started, man. Mr. Frank, how you doing tonight, sir? And let's talk about it, man. How was your turkey day, man? I mean, did you have a good Thanksgiving, man? Did you have a relaxing Thanksgiving? I mean, you know, we hard-working gentlemen, man. So talk to me, Frank, man. How your Thanksgiving went, brother?
Thanksgiving wasn't bad at all, man. I was able to have the family over. First time in a long, what up, Benny? First time in a long time that I was able to have all my kids under one roof together, plus the grand, plus I had my mama, wife, you know, and given what we dealt with last year, it was a much needed positive vibe for our family, and it was great, man. We played cards, clowned around, ate. That's what the tradition is all about. We took full advantage, but it was great.
That's what's up, man. That's good. Yeah, I didn't do much, man. It's kind of the same thing. Sat around, relaxed, watched a lot of football and basketball.
Yep.
So well needed. Like I say, this last month has been crazy. So it just felt good to be able to sit back and like you say, enjoy family and chill, man. Shout out to everybody, all of the family. My family back at home in Florida, love you guys. But Frank, we wanted to come on this special Friday because, like you and I have been talking about, Josh Ayers, Troy Woodard is in the building, man. What's going on, man? What's up, cuz? Josh Ayers, what it do? What's good? You know, I made a mistake yesterday, man, and it's just how much I done checked out, Larry Frank. I think I put the show for yesterday at on the 24th, and I was trying to rush to do it.
Oh man.
So I had to go back. I know that everybody was like, "Well, damn, what happened to the show last night?" And I just happened to look at it today, and I was like, "Man, but that's just how much I've checked out, man." And I'm ready for just ready for the season to get over with, man. And we're gonna talk about it a little bit tonight, Larry Frank.
Yep.
One more game, Frank. Our Miami Hurricanes will be taking on Pitt tomorrow. And Larry Frank, I can't say how excited I am. I was so happy to get the season started. But now I'm so excited to get this train wreck over with. Larry Frank. We got 2 more shows before we take our break. But we got 3 more because we got a U-Talk winning at the game. But we got 2 more shows tonight and Monday night for the recap. Right. And I'm going to be paying attention because I want to see how Mr. Mario Cristobal is going to go about handling some of these players that we know that don't need to be back next year. And I don't know about you, but I'm both of the coordinators. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I want to see both of them gone. And like I said, I think it's an easy transition for the defensive coordinator because you can move Charlie Strong right into his spot. Offensive coordinator, I don't give a damn what you got to do. I said it once and I say it again. I keep on screaming Kyle Hayes. I don't give a damn, and I'm just saying, if we're going to pay somebody at one point, whatever million it is, man, to bring him in here to look like that, we can get Hayes can do a better job, that damn it, than what he did. I'm just saying. I stand on it. I said it, and I'm going to keep saying it. But Larry Frank, 2 more shows, 1 more game. Talk to me, dog.
Man, I'm ready for this nightmare to be over, man. And I know some people may not like my little tag right here, but guess what? Accept it, you know. And even if they find a way to win, I mean, I'm not excited about no bowl game because whoever we match up against, they're probably going to embarrass us. And that's not me, you know, doubting the team. That's not me not having love for the program. That's the product that's been on the field all season. That's what I believe. That's just, there's a disconnect with the coaches, you know, on the staff. There's a disconnect with the players. You know, you got players announcing transfers, you know, going into the portal. And I mean, there's more to come. It's so bad that players aren't even waiting until transfer portal season to enter the transfer portal. Like, they're letting it be known now. You know, I think we had another one. Keyshawn Washington jumped in. Jalen Harrell jumped in. I think we're up to like 5 now. And, you know, just like B-Mac said a couple of weeks ago that he expected 20 to 25, I think we hit that number with ease. I don't see this team making a bowl game. I don't see them.
Hold on, I think Zoe in this month.
That's Zoe? Yeah. Zoe. What up, Zoe? What up? What up with you, boy? What up with you?
I'm gonna bring Zoe in this mug, man. Zoe, send your
Let's get Zoe on.
Man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna bring Zoe in, man. Zoe, shoot me your email address, Zoe. Put it in the chat, man, so I can bring you in, man, if you got time to come on with us.
Yeah.
Man. Should have had your ass at the bash. I don't know where you were. We got
well, I talked with LJ. I think LJ said Zoe was coming, but I think he was sick or something. So we missed out. We want to. Zoe wants to battle. He wants to battle. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Bring you on. We ain't had you on the show anyway. Come on.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasant surprise, man. It's a pleasant surprise to end the season, man. But
it's family, man. Come on.
While we waiting on Zoe to come through. This season has just been terrible because Josh Gaddis, oh man, that's got to be one of the biggest heists in football history.
Really?
You know, you giving this man all this money for mediocrity, and you know, we knew it, we called it, we saw issues whenever there was, you know, versus Southern Miss. We saw how, you know, they struggled to score, but they got it together. If Southern Miss would have had a little bit more talent, we probably would have lost that game because Josh Gaddis didn't put us in a position to win. Right. So, man, I'm ready for the season to just be over, man. Just hit the reset button. Let the players get out of here. Yeah, $2.3 million for mediocrity, bro. $2.3 million for mediocrity.
Okay.
Let the players that want to be here. The ones that don't want to be here, bounce them. And just hit the reset button, you know. And, you know, like I said, also in the offseason, Mario needs to have a come-to-Jesus meeting with himself before he has a come-to-Jesus meeting with anybody else, because you got to be able to recognize that you need to make some changes with yourself as a coach.
Right.
All right? You can recruit. I'm not going to deny that you can recruit. But your coaching, your game day coaching, bro. You need to go ahead on and change the game, bro. And if you want to be that CEO like Nick Saban when you were on the staff under him at Alabama, that's cool. But you need to go ahead and get some capable coordinators that can run things and do it on your watch and take advantage of the talent that we got so we can win games.
And that's real talk. And I mean, we spoke about this. We spoke about it. And here's the thing too, Larry Frank. Okay, we're last year everybody was so ready for Lashley to go. Everybody was ready for Lashley to go.
Right.
And Lashley averaged 35 points a game. He was the coordinator. Now keep in mind, now we still had a quarterback that was what 5'7" that couldn't see over the offensive line. And then when he did get TVD, you know, he transitioned the offense, man, to fit what TVD could do. He had to work with what we had with. So we ain't got your email address. Put it in the chat. Put your email address in the chat so I can send you the link. But we went from averaging 35 points a game last year to 24 points a game this year. That's just terrible, bro. And this is the but stop.
Hold up. I gotta put it up, bro.
Right, Zoe. Right. I'm just saying.
He ain't lying.
And listen, he ain't lying, but I'm saying we all like Derrick King. We did, but I'm just saying. Everybody was ready to kick my boy Rhett, Mr. Cut the Check, out last year, and they thought the grass was gonna be green on the other side. And look what we got. I'm just saying. And this is the what, Larry Frank? The Royals Award winner, right? This is what they told us. Zoe. This is what they told us. The Royals Award winner. And this is what we got. We went from, I think, we were 25th in the nation last year in scoring to like 58 this year. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we are down there, man. Straight regression. I mean, you're talking about this guy that's in charge of the wide receivers. And as the guy that's in charge of the wide receivers, on offense, the wide receivers are the worst unit. Yeah, I know the offensive line is bad, but the wide receivers have been consistently dropping passes all season. It has taken.
Not to cut. Sorry, friend.
Go ahead.
Wait, so put his email in there. I don't see it. Hold on. Let me see if he put it in the private. Hold on. Let me see.
Check it out.
I ain't got nothing in the private chat. Nah, so I ain't got nothing, Zoe. Hold on, man. I'm just gonna text him.
I think you can put it in the chat. You might be able to put the StreamYard link in the chat. He could probably hit it from the chat.
Why? I'm not that goddamn technical. Let me see. I don't want to mess up. Now go ahead though, Frank. While I try to do. Okay, yeah, here we go.
What I'm saying, Josh Gaddis has just been consistently bad as a position coach, wide receiver coach. You know, I know people are going to say the offensive line, but let's be 100. The offensive line has underachieved, but there's been a lot of injuries on the offensive line. What injuries have you had on the wide receiver core? Well, you had X earlier in the season. I'll give you that. But
true.
All of these up-and-coming receivers that had all this speed, all this talent, all this ability we heard about, supposed to be difference makers, and all they did was drop passes. So,
right.
Listen. If Mario retains Josh Gaddis, you think you've seen the Kane fan base go at it?
I'm in here, Zoe. I'm gonna copy it and then I'm gonna put it in the chat. So I'm sorry, Frank.
No, you good. Because I want to get it. We could get Zoe on. I want to get Zoe because Zoe be giving some good takes, and Zoe breaks a lot of stuff down.
There you go, Zoe. There you go. Go ahead, though, Frank. I think I should be able to get him now.
Yeah. He click it. He ought to be coming through. But at the end of the day, man, Josh Gaddis on the offensive side of the ball, liability. I always talk about assets over liabilities, man. My boys would earn your leisure. And that is just a straight liability. And
right.
I'm sorry. He's got to go.
There you go.
I think I see him. I think we got him. We got him.
And we're going to bring him in right, man. We do it the right way over here, man. You Talk family. We bringing in, man, one of the first guys to start doing this shit.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the man himself. His first time on You Talk.
Drop them bombs, baby. Drop them bombs.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome Mr. Alonzo with CWO is in the building. Let's give him a round of applause.
Zoe is in the building. So,
What's going on, family?
hey,
What's
hold up, Zo. Wait a minute. Now, look, hold up. Now, you see, now I got to touch my beard up. I've always had the coldest beard on this show. Now, like I said, you come and bring
no
competition to the beard game.
only reason mine colder is because it's gray. It's like ice.
Yeah. you got all the salt. I still got pepper in mine.
It's actually real. It's actually real icy. It's icy. That's all that is, man. Y'all gonna make y'all. I gotta put a hat on now, man. I gotta put a hat on, man. I can't come in half stepping on y'all show, so so I gotta throw on a hat. But I'm gonna say a few things, man. First off, we touched on it. Me and you touched on. We talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people get mad at me because I critique Mario. Mario is a Cuban Jesus at Miami. Like, you can't say nothing about him. You can't say nothing about him, but I can. I don't give a shit. Like, what are you gonna do to me?
Oh, we do too.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me?
Right.
All right. When you have there's only one coach out there. There's only one coach there, right? That has a national championship without being a coordinator, and that's Dabo Swinney. But Dabo Swinney implemented that offense. He got the offense there and he implemented it. My issue with Mario is you can't say everybody else need to get better when you're not better. You got to get better as well. As a grown man, you can't tell me you have so many people that say the kids, but we don't hold the grown people responsible. You get $9 million a year. Josh Gaddis getting $2.3 million a year to do that shit. I did. Give me $200,000 a year. I could have did better than that. You see what I'm saying? So my issue with Mario is, well, I'm not gonna say I have an issue with Mario. What Mario needs to do is whoever the next offensive coordinator is, first of all, he better fire. He better fire Gaddis. But what he needs to do is, whatever offensive coordinator he get, he needs to learn that system to where when that coordinator leaves, because I'm saying, the position coach that get hired the most is coordinators. So when he leaves, you need to have the same system in place. Mario needs to know how to call plays. He's on the offensive side of the ball. You just can't worry about the offensive line. Because if that was the point, we could hire Art Kehoe as the head coach. I'm just being honest with you, because he was the greatest offensive line coach of all time. So if we're going up offensive lineman, don't be a glorified hype man. Don't be a glorified cheerleader. Because that's right now, to me, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Mario. But right now, only thing they say he can do is recruit.
Yeah.
So that means you're a glorified cheerleader. Just to be honest, I don't give a shit about. I hope y'all don't mind me cursing.
Oh no. Keep it 100.
I don't give a shit about.
Let it fly.
How good of a recruiter you are.
It's you talk, baby.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't give a shit about how good of a recruiter you are. I don't care nothing about that there. I don't care nothing about that. What I care about is what I'm seeing on the field. And right now, what I'm seeing on this field is hot garbage. Josh, our offense is rated 85th in the country.
Same.
85th. And I was on the phone with Coach Hayes last night. Me and Coach was talking. Coach said, I wonder what our offense is rated. Coach Hayes said 85th. He was just joking. Swear to God, he was just joking. And I went and looked up, it was 85th. He's like, 85th ring, then he go play the lottery. I was just bullshitting. But that's how bad it looked that he just said 85th. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's gotten better. Nobody on offense has gotten better. Everybody's regressed. You brought in a system that doesn't fit Tyler Van Dyke at all. Tyler Van Dyke had to have a sit down with the offensive coordinator to say, "Yo, I can't run this offense. Like, there's no way you should have to do that." Like, nobody wanted Gaddis. They should fight for him to keep him at Michigan.
Sure did.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't fight to keep Gaddis at Michigan. Nobody wanted Gaddis.
They tried to warn us.
So, like, when it comes to this shit, like, fans gotta get out of their feelings, man. Fans gotta, like, it's this is one thing, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying I say it on my show. Whoever I'm on. One thing I've learned about Miami fans is they are the quickest fan base to turn on players. Alabama fans, guess who they hold them responsible for having a bad season this year? Guess who they hold them responsible for that?
Saban.
Nick Saban. Georgia fans, guess who they blame when they weren't good?
Kirby.
Mark Richt. Or Kirby.
Yeah.
No Miami fans blame the players.
I'm one of them, Zoe. I can't sit here in front. I feel like they
But
got a big part in this shit too, Zoe. We can't just
now,
blame it all on the coaches, Zoe.
I'm not saying they don't have a big part, right? But listen, if you're an educator, if you're a teacher, you're an educator, right? What do they pay? What do they pay them coaches for?
To develop,
Teach.
coach and develop and teach.
So if you can't develop nothing, what are you developing? It's easy to blame players, bro. Because that's what you see.
Let me push back though. So what about if you have a split locker room and you got players that don't want to play for the coach? Like, what do you do with that though, Zoe?
All right, I gotta put that hat on. Hold on. That right there is a coach. That's a coaching problem. It's a coaching problem because that means you're showing favoritism somewhere. That means you're showing favoritism somewhere. Because have you ever heard of a split locker room at Clemson?
No.
Have you ever heard of a split locker room at Alabama?
But we got a new coach though, Zoe. They probably was used to playing up underneath.
But we always have. You know why we always have they had a split locker room at Oregon though. They had a split locker room at Oregon. So were the players there too? Mario record 67 and 67. Was that all? Is that the players?
No, I don't know. I don't think
who got $9 million. Did the players get $9 million?
No.
At all.
So you mean to tell me Al Golden did better his first year at Miami? He's right now hoping to tie Al Golden. That's what he's hoping to do right now. With way less talent, Al Golden came in with the Never Shapiro scandal, way less talent, and he's hoping to do as good as Al Golden did his first year. If he wins tomorrow, he'll do as good as Al Golden did his first year. And Al Golden had Martin Orford as defense coordinator. I'm just being honest.
Zoe, I'm gonna bring a question up. One of our hold on, let me bring it up here if you can see it. King Kyle says, "How about you let Mario bring his own players in?" Now I watch your show and I know how you. That's what I wanted you to touch on.
Listen, if you're a coach, if you are a coach, listen. So we're gonna wait 4 years. I don't care if I bring your own players.
You gotta give them a chance,
no, I have no choice but to give them a chance. I didn't say I want them fired. I'm critiquing them. Right. One time did I say I want him fired?
No.
Now, one time did I say can I wait for him to bring his own players so he gets his own players next year? So now everything starts over next year. That's when I get to critique him. So you mean to tell me that he couldn't do better with these players than Rhett Lashley and Manny Diaz? Huh?
I'm just saying, coach.
He couldn't do better. If they would have just kept if Rhett Lashley was there, would have had 9 or 10 wins this year.
If they'd have got an OC that comes in and run the spread, which fits our players, they would have had 9 or 10 wins. But he changed the scheme. He tried to change the philosophy, and it bit him in the butt. And
you know what?
It is what it is.
Mario said Mario want to bring the OU back. Mario was no great offensive lineman. Everybody that was on that offensive line, but it's in the NFL, but him. He played around great players. So you mean to tell a great coach don't need a whole we act like we didn't have a top 50, we didn't average a top 15 recruiting class every year that Manning was there. And every year that Mark Richt was there. So it's like we just lost to the white HBCU this year, bro. Come on, man. So serious. We could have did a better job. I could have had you call plays, bro. I could have had any one of y'all. We lost to a white HBCU this year, bro. And then that team got blew out the week before and they won a game since. They only win is against us.
Yeah. A marquee win.
And come on, bro. All right, what we said about Manning? They're never prepared. We know we said this year. At least we know they're gonna be prepared when they come to games.
I agree with that.
Why they're not prepared?
That's on coaching. But here's the thing too. Certain games, though, we can't say We can't say every game this year that's been on coaching, Zoe. Come on,
I'm not
Zoe.
saying every play been on coaching.
How in the
I
hell
agree
can
with
you
you.
not come out and be ready to play against Florida State, though, Zoe? How can you just come sit down like that? That's all I'm saying, Zoe.
And listen here, man. Listen here, man. We all got kids, right? We all got kids, right?
Right.
Leadership is
Before you finish your
important.
thought, look at these right here, Zoe. Talk to us about that. See, I'm with
I
some of
don't
these
think we
players
have the
on the
talent like everyone. We might not. All right, I'm gonna break this down for you. Saying we have the 30th, we say we got 40th rated talent, right? That still will put us third in the ACC. Answer this question. Do you think more players on University of Miami going to the NFL, or do you think more players at Duke going into the NFL this year?
Duke?
Probably Duke.
No. Miami. Miami got way better players than Duke. Miami got better players than Duke, bro. We do. We got better players than Duke.
Who from this year?
Player on Duke.
Who's gonna get drafted? Huh?
Now, I don't know who's gonna get drafted, but I'm willing to bet you a bottle that we have more players get drafted than Duke get played.
We had one player last year get drafted and That was who? John Ford.
Jonathan Ford.
This year.
We'll have more get drafted than Duke. We have more playing in the NFL. We have more talent than Duke. But this is what I'm saying. Duke played us this year and beat us, right?
Yes.
Right.
Beat us handily, right? They beat us, right? They have a first-year head coach. This is his first year as a coach. No excuses.
We said that.
This is first year as a coach. Okay? Listen. You can't call yourself a leader and then throw everybody else under the bus. If you're a leader, then lead. If you're a leader, then lead. If we would have lost to Florida State by 3 or by 10, if we would have lost to Clemson by 10, you know what I'm saying? If all those losses were by 10 point, couple points, I'm okay with it. What I seen was us get worse. That's what I'm not okay with. What I mean and what I say is when I want to see Mario, I want to see Mario improve. I want to see Mario succeed. But that don't mean he can't get this smoke.
All right.
When you're not doing good. Yeah, I want to see him succeed, but I can guarantee you, and anybody here disagree with me, y'all crazy as hell. I'm about to say, do y'all think Lane Kiffin would have did this bad with this program this year?
I wanted Lane.
We all wanted Lane, but
I'm just saying, but do you think Lane Kiffin would have did this bad?
It depends if the players wanted to play for him and they would have bought into him. I don't think they bought into Mario.
No, he would not have done this bad, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Lane runs the type of offense that fits this system. If Lane would have got hired, Gaddis would not have been here.
Thank you.
If Lane is here, we win at least 8 games.
Maybe not. This is what I'm saying. Like people say, like I say, I'm not down on Mario. I'm not saying fire Mario, but what does Mario do? What is like? Nick Saban calls defenses. All the great coaches are offensive coordinators. The top 10 coaches are offensive. 8 of the top 10 coaches in college football are offensive coordinators. They call their own plays. Mario can't call plays, so we seeing bad clock management. That's on Mario.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's on Mario. Can't call plays. He don't even have a play sheet. He got one, but it's always in his ass. He's always got it tucked in the back of his pants because he, So we gave what's name hell for having a play sheet that wasn't laminated.
Well, your boy man.
I'm confused on the talent that I speak. We have better. Listen, they might not have been coached up because that's what the problem last year coaching. But if I put a recruiting class, serious, and it's all South Florida talent. So let's not. These are all Miami kids. These are all Miami kids.
That's another thing too, Zoe. We touch on over here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it safe to say, Zoe, that sometimes that this Miami talent that we speak about, can it be overrated?
It can be. It can be. But like I say, you give me any $9 million coach that's out there right now, I think they did a better job than Mario did this year. That's just how I feel. And I'm gonna stand on that. And like I said, it's not like I don't think he can get better. Because I believe Jimmy, me and Charles talked for a while today. Me and Charles talked for a while today.
Let the Charles form.
Jimmy gonna be in his ear. Jimmy Johnson gonna be in his ear. Like I said, I just break. I don't get in my emotions when I'm talking about this. I just talk about what I see, my brother. That's it. Only time I'm talking about what I see, and what I see, like what I know Mario can't do is call plays on offense and defense. And so that means, like Coach A said it, he has to strike gold every time he hires an offensive coordinator until he learns how to coach offense. And that's going to be hard. We're going to go through this a lot. Just think about it. Just think about what I'm saying. If he don't get better as a coach and learn how to call plays, learn how to run an offense, if he doesn't get better at that, anytime that we're good and another team comes steal that offensive coordinator from us and make them a head coach somewhere else, we're going to go through 2 or 3 more years more growing pain.
Derek Drakeford, I hear you, but it ain't being proven on the football field. I'm sorry, so go ahead, bro.
What do you say? What do you say? I got it.
Put it back up. We have better talent than everyone in the ACC except Clemson, and we damn sure have more than MTSU.
I tell you what. We can give Florida State hell all we want, right? But their head coach is the offensive coordinator. You see them at least getting better. Like you see them getting better, right? My thing is, can Mario do that? Can Mario keep getting better? Can he learn how to coach an offense? Because that's what he needs to learn how to do. He needs to learn how to coach the offense. I'm not saying he got to have offense coordinator, but he needs to learn how. If this is the offense that I'm gonna keep in place here for this South Florida talent. This is what I'm gonna keep in place here for this South Florida talent. And that was my knock on him before we hired him. So it's not like I'm speaking something like new. This is what I said before we hired him. He can recruit. But if you can recruit but can't coach and can't develop, what does recruiting do for you? So if he has the number 1 recruiting class in the nation, right? Number 2 recruiting class in the nation, right? Number 3 recruiting class in the nation, and we start and we still lose, are people gonna say, is the talent overrated?
Yeah. And you can use that 2007 class that Randy Shannon had. Because remember, that was the number 1 class.
I didn't say no. I said if he gets that type of talent. Because people thought he won the Pac-12, bro. The Pac-12 got won because USC was. Do you think he'd won the Pac-12 with the way USC playing right now, scoring 20 points a game? Do you think he would beat USC right now at Oregon with the way they throwing up 800 points a game?
I honestly don't think they win all the games they won if he'd have been at Oregon still. Oregon is honestly doing better with him being gone. Now, yeah, they talk about what happened with Georgia, but that's Georgia. Ain't no shame in that. Look at what they've done since Georgia.
Did they fight for Mario?
No. I was seeing all kinds of be careful what you wish for. Very similar to what the Michigan people were saying about Gaddis.
And the reason is because it's hard to have a coach that don't understand one side of the ball. Every coach out there understands a side of the ball. Like right now, Oklahoma hired
Brent
Venables. He can call the defense. Our office guy can call the defense. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, that's my issue. We say we need players to get better. We need players to get better, but we need coaching to get better as well. Our coaches need to understand. He needs to understand, to me, that in my opinion, that he needs to learn how to become a play caller. He's a smart guy, so pick up the book. Like if a quarterback can learn how to call plays, then you, my brother, need to learn how to call plays to where you're not just depending on a guy like Gaddis. Because you know why he couldn't strip. You know why he couldn't strip Gaddis to play calling this year? You know why he couldn't strip him? The way Michigan stripped him of play calling when he won that award, he wasn't calling those plays.
Right.
Okay. Do you know how Gaddis got that? You know how Gaddis got a job at Michigan? Y'all know how he got that job at Michigan? A 20-minute phone call. A 20-minute phone call leaving Alabama. Like he got set up. And then he left there for $900,000 a year we getting $2.3 million a year. And I think Red last year might have been making $600,000 a year. And this is your king.
So I want to switch gears for a second. I want to bring up the topic that me and you were talking about that really brought you here, because we were really going at it. We were talking about Mario when he made the comment about come and pick up your kids. Now, as I told you, as I said here, I agreed with what he said, because when you look at how the parents on Twitter were crying, grown ass men, okay?
Yes.
I felt Mario was justified. But I like the angle that you had, because like I said, it was a think tank. You know, tell the audience, tell everybody your stance on Mario as far as why you felt he said that.
Because he under pressure. Mario said that because what you got these parents that right now looking at their kids getting thrown under the bus. Right? I forgot exactly what I said to you. But
it was something along the lines, and I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't want to get it wrong, but it was something along the lines of he made that statement to cover up for his lack of accountability,
lack of knowledge, lack of. He's all right. You have coaches. I'm gonna use this example right. You have coaches that can have great teams, right, and can't win with them. I'm gonna go to basketball. Who was the Lakers coach when Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant got swept out the playoffs 2 years in a row by San Antonio? Who was the Lakers coach? Y'all remember?
Kurt Rambis? Was he
Dale Harris?
Dale Harris. Okay.
All right. They fired him. The next year they brought in Phil Jackson. 3 straight championships, back to back. A coach who could coach talent. You have coaches who can't coach talent, and you have coaches who can coach talent. Like when you listen, you can't be a grown man, right? You said grown men was crying on Twitter, grown people was crying on Twitter, so that you felt like that gave him the right to, bullshit. You know why? Because how is he gonna tell the kids to ignore Twitter when he can't even ignore Twitter? Mic drop. How you gonna tell the kids to ignore Twitter when he can't even do it?
Well, so who said he was listening to Twitter though, so?
No, we know what y'all do. All this was on Twitter. You remember social media. So you can tell the kids. You're gonna tell the kids to block all that out, but you can't even block it out.
So what I'm saying,
I'm about to ask you a question. If you ain't, you a grown man. Oh, they bullying you, Mario? They bullying you?
Mario reading them comments. Mario reading some of them comments.
So I'm gonna sit there and tell my kids, hey, y'all don't need to pay no attention. Leave social media alone. But they see me flipping on social media. Coach, you just told us, don't do as I do as I say. That would.
Mario reading them comments, man. Somebody called him a $10 million Manny Diaz, boy. He read that and got in his field.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Please tell me I'm wrong, man.
I can't say you're wrong, because like I say, you Mario, he's on Twitter. He gotta be on Twitter. All of them on Twitter.
But my kids don't need to be on Twitter. Y'all need to ignore Twitter. Don't worry about what the people say and this and that. He got his feelings hurt.
But so these kids are bad though, so you know that this is the worst we've seen. I'm saying like
exactly. You said it perfectly. This is the worst we've ever seen. It wasn't even this bad last year under Manny.
It really wasn't. We were a couple of games. We were like a couple of plays away from being a 10-win team last year, and that's the reality.
So who was the captain? Who was the captain in charge of this ship right here?
But Zoe, it's a new coaching staff, new coaching regime. You know, like I know, Zoe, they gotta want to play for the coach. We all heard stories last year in practice, Zoe, about the kids. He didn't have them tackling. He let them pretty much do whatever the hell they wanted. I agree.
I agree with all of that. Our defense is rated 55. They still not even bad. They ain't even horrible. Our defense, if our offense was rated 50, our defense would be a top 25 team. Because they're on the field so much. So it's not the defense side of the ball that's killing us. It's the offensive side of the ball that is killing us. Because we brought a Wisconsin offense to Miami. We brought Nebraska. We brought the Wisconsin Ron Dane offense to Miami. We brought a Nebraska offense to Miami. That's on Mario. Them kids didn't have to bring Josh Gadden to the team.
But he wasn't the first. He wasn't the first choice neither. So he kind of had. He was against the clock to have to break in an Ocido, right, bro? Come on, Zo.
But as a CEO, all right, as a head coach and as a CEO, right, and him saying he knows Miami talent, wouldn't he know that we don't run that style of offense in Miami?
I agree.
And none of the high
know.
schools.
He should know.
None of the high schools.
He should know.
He would have been better off going to get Miami Central offensive coordinator or head coach to be the offensive coordinator. Like, serious. Why would you bring in? That's a CEO call. He brought that square peg to a round hole. He brought that in there. That was his call.
I'm gonna bring a comment back up. I want you because King Kyle is hot. King Kyle
mad
is
at me?
hot.
He mad at me?
I think so, man.
I'm sorry, King Kyle. I'm sorry, King Kyle.
That's one of our brothers, man. No, you ain't got to be sorry.
I'm sorry, King Kyle.
King Kyle challenges.
I apologize to King Kyle. I don't want nobody being mad at me.
Oh no, King Kyle challenges everything we say. He brings it. So he says, so you can't say. So you saying you can't be a head coach if you're not a coordinator?
I'm saying, King Kyle, name me a head coach, but outside of Dabo Swinney, that's won a national championship that wasn't a coordinator. Name me one. I'm waiting. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going by what the coaching trees say. I'm not saying anything. What I'm saying is he needs to learn the offense. He don't just need to be worried about the offensive line. He needs to learn the whole offense.
Okay.
I gotta agree with
and
that.
I'm hoping to get. Listen, I'm hoping and praying that Mario gets it done. I like Mario, but that doesn't mean he's above. He's above being critiqued. Yeah. Like I'm just different. Everybody else blame players. I blame people who get paid. That's the only difference. Everybody else blame people. Everybody else blame the players. I blame the people who get paid. And at the end of the day, who ends up getting fired? I didn't want Mark Richt. Everybody, Mark Richt. What happened? He got fired. I went off on Manny Diaz. It ain't Manny Diaz the player. What happened? He got fired. Okay. Al Golden. You know why Al Golden got? If Al Golden would have had Manny Diaz defense, he'd probably still be the head coach if he'd had, because offense was good.
Oh yeah, offense was good. Yeah.
He was dedicated to D'Onofrio.
Yep. You're right.
That was his downfall.
So I'm just saying, like, bro, he got fired, right? He got fired. When was the last time we got blew out this many times in one season, bro?
4 times.
If he wouldn't have changed the offense, it wouldn't have been this bad. That's all I'm saying. If he would have got with Rhett last year and talked to Rhett last year and been like, Rhett, like, you leave and you go, hey, what do you recommend I do with these players? Because I see how good his offense was last night. What do you recommend I do with these players? You got a guy that you recommend I might hire? Because that's what I would have did.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to Rhett. What's the best way for me to play? What's the best way for me to play Van Dyke and Garcia? What's the best way for me to get these kids to play that they played last year to get him on that Heisman level, like he was on the Heisman level last year? What is the best way for me to do this? Like, all right, what's the best way for me to do? Because they say he know the Miami culture, but does he know Miami tradition? Does he really know Miami high school football? Does he really know it? Because he's been in Alabama for so long and he was in Oregon. Like, does he really know Miami high school? Does he know how these kids play? Does he know we run a spread now? Does he know that? Because we're not running a spread anymore. Rhett last year knew we ran a spread.
Right.
The only reason the spread was effective wasn't effective with De'Aaron King is that's Kevin Hart. You know, we had a 4-5 quarterback under the center. We had a 4-5 quarterback at center, man.
Zo said we had a midget.
We've been saying that for the longest, but I'm so glad to hear somebody.
Man can't see over the offensive line, man. The man could not see over. That man had 5-inch cleats on and still couldn't see over the offensive line, bro. He was running around with stilettos on, bro. He was running around with stilettos on, bro.
What you say, so what?
He was running around with stilettos.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk.
They used to
boy.
kill me so when I used to say it, though. They used to kill me. I'm
They
glad
did.
somebody else said it, man. They used to kill me.
I got one for you. Remember De'Aaron King got hurt and Ja'Cory Harris came in the game. We should have won that. We should have, if one of them couple drop balls, we would have won that bowl game.
Oh
Ja'Cory Harris
no,
came in.
Nkosi Perry.
I mean, Nkosi Perry came in and lit it
Yeah.
up. You know why? Because Rick Lashley was able to open his playbook up. He was like, damn, I finally got somebody to steal the offense.
Detailed that after that was the bowl game.
I'm gonna send him. Yes, I'm gonna send him that show.
We sent him that show because we detailed
I detailed it too. I detailed it too. People killed me. I detailed it too.
And the thing about it, what we were saying over here about Nkosi Perry was that he had so many different OCs. And Mark Richt was so inconsistent going from Malik to him, and then Jaron Williams comes in, and you go from him to Jaron Williams.
And that was a favoritism thing, because Jaron Williams showed the practice drunk and still get played.
Yes.
Serious, showed the game drunk and still get to play. So you telling me that wasn't favoritism? Like, serious, come on.
Absolutely.
That sick man can't. Like, that's what happened. This is why I say the things that I say is because, like, all right, you don't hear me giving a defense hell. Because, even the game last week against Clemson, right? We had 3 straight drives where our defense got off the field. 3 straight drives. We scored. Our offense was 3 and out. All 3 of them straight drives.
Yeah.
3 and out every drive. Why did TVD get hurt this year? Why did he get hurt this year? Because they ran this BS. Remember when Mark Richt came to Miami and it was the same exact thing happened. What's his name? Who was the quarterback? What's the Felicia from? Brad Kaya was a Heisman hopeful candidate going into that next year. They said the only thing that they needed to work, because the offense was good, said the only thing they needed to work on was the defense. How did the defense become #1 in the country and the offense become dead last in the country? Why did he go to an RPO offense with Peyton Manning at quarterback? But that's what he did, because that's what stubbornness do to you. That's what being stubborn do to you. And this is what I mean by Mario can't be stubborn. You can't say, bro, we are never going to beat Alabama. You can't say I understand. Everybody say, oh, he understands the culture of Miami, but everybody want Miami to beat Alabama. Everybody want Miami to line up and play like Alabama. That's not Miami football. That ain't never been Miami football. Miami always ran a zone read. Miami ain't never ran no I formation. They always ran a zone read. Like, they ain't never lined it up and pounded down your throat. When? No. When Parsons he was zone runners.
Yeah. All that speed on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. So we be talking. So you want to be? We're not. It's too hot for them boys to be that big in Miami. So you use the skill set. Jimmy Johnson and Dennis Erickson and Coach Halbert Snellenberger made cornerbacks made safeties into linebackers and linebackers into defensive ends and made them great. You put the speed on the field. On the offensive side of the ball, you had Santana Moss in the slot, Andre Johnson. I was like, you ran 2 tight end sets. Why we didn't run it? If you want to run the ball like that, did you? Why we ain't run 2 tight end sets? Why we didn't run a lot of 2 tight end sets?
Said that too.
So how was this not on Mario? Like, how was you know why it's on Mario? Because he hired Gaddis. Answer this question.
Correct that.
Answer this question. If you take you to the bank and he robbed the bank and you know he gonna rob the bank, both of y'all ass going to jail, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's so. I blame as much as I blame Gaddis, I blame Mario for hiring his ass. All Black Lives Matter except for Charles Gaddis, bro. All Black Lives Matter except for Gaddis.
So let me ask you this, Zoe. If you just joined it, man, you talk tonight, man. We got our guy, brother, man. Zoe
love
from
you guys,
Doggone CW. Love you too, bro.
It's you talk, baby.
Much love. Nothing but
Joining
love.
you talk, man. Should have been on the damn show, man.
Man. But we saved the best for last, because the last game. Oh yeah, we got the best for last.
Well, man, what I told you, I was gonna call in, and I was calling in tonight. I've been too depressed, man. I was so depressed one night, man. I'm on Coach Coop's show at 2:00 in the damn morning. I know I gotta be to work at 5. So
Yeah.
I can't sleep. I gotta be working at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go. The last week before I'm on Coach Coop's show at 2:00 in the damn morning. Me and Streeter. I couldn't even sleep, tossing and turning. I could have 5 women in the bed with me. Who would have did nothing? I was thinking about the game.
So we said at the beginning of the year we wasn't investing in this season, man.
Right.
Like we said, we was gonna give it at least a year, see how it go. And that brings me to my next question for you. Like, we all are out on Gaddis. If we pivot from that situation, which way do we go if he was to make that call?
We can hire you, man. Like, for real, man.
Say
Like, you do
anybody, huh?
anybody do better than that dude right there, bro. Like, seriously. I'm all for Ponce. Give Ponce a shot at it.
Why
What's
not?
up, my brother Jay? Me and Jay, I was in the passenger side of my best friend Rod Jay in Orlando when we played Florida that year. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging all out the back. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was a passenger riding in the nitro. I thought I was the biggest pimp out there. I was in the passenger side. One no girl talking to me because I was in the passenger side. I guess they were listening to TLC. but nah, for real, man. Like, give Ponce a shot. Like, give him a shot. Because he knows last year offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get somebody in there with a spread. Get somebody in there with a spread. Because if you think about it, once TVD had that conversation with Gaddis, right? He went three or four straight games with over 300 yards passing. He had almost a 500-yard passing game. So you can't say it was talent, right? That's when you can say it was play calling, right? Because once they had that conversation, the play calling changed, right? And then the players made plays, right? Because they were in a system that they're comfortable with, right? So why did all of that all of a sudden change when TVD had to go have that conversation with Gaddis? This is why I say you just can't say players, because everything changed before.
No, it ain't all players.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what I'm saying is before TVD had that conversation with Gaddis, like everybody was calling. He went from Taliban Dyke to Taliban Dimes to Taliban Dam, like old Chase Hips, right? And then once he had that conversation with Gaddis, it went back to Taliban Dimes. Like, the man went 3 straight. I mean, he had like a 490-yard passing game during that streak. Once they opened the offense up and let Ponce call plays, because that's who was calling plays during that time. Okay, Gaddis wasn't calling plays during that time. He couldn't have been. It was a totally different offense.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on? Go ahead, finish it up, Zo. I want to ask you something.
That's the only reason why. That's why I'm not killing defense coordinator, because it's hard for them to be ranked in the top 10 when your offense rated 85th.
So you like Steele? You want Steele?
I'm not a huge fan of Steele. I think his defense too, like LJ convinced me that his defense is too complicated. I think he can learn a lot. I think he could simplify his defense, but I'm not down on him. I'm not down because our defense wasn't worse than it was last year. Our offense got worse. That's what I'm down on. Like, how does our offense get this much worse? That's what I'm down on. Like, offensive lineman got hurt. Yeah, because you running the wrong plays. Like, you running the wrong plays. It's like if you running these offensive linemen are zone blocking offensive linemen. They are not downhill mesh guys. That's not what they are. So now you got them playing different. So they're gonna get hurt.
I'm gonna bring a question up right here because, like I said, my man Ken Kyle, Ken Kyle on it. So I want to get your point on that right there. How many spread? Hold up.
Maybe the last 10. Maybe the last 10. Clemson got 2. Alabama ran a spread since Lane Kiffin been there. That's all they run is a spread. Georgia runs a spread. So probably the last 10.
LSU 2019.
LSU runs a spread. Exactly. So probably the last 10. Yeah.
Jimmy Jam,
any more questions?
Man. The O-line is terrible. The O-line
is
terrible.
Were they terrible? Were they terrible once they changed the play calling?
The O-line.
Yeah, once they changed the play calling.
The O-line.
Before TVD got hurt, and they changed the play calling, the O-line wasn't terrible. Man, can't be terrible. He's throwing over 400 yards a game.
So we was playing, but that's Bethune-Cookman and
No. This was later. This was later in the year. It was later in the year. This is when we beat. Who did we beat? We went.
Georgia Tech.
Before Georgia Tech. No, what's the name was playing?
Virginia.
You have some. We Virginia. Who else we beat? Because we won like 3 or 4 games in a row.
It was Virginia Tech, Virginia. We lost to Duke.
It was North Carolina, Middle Tennessee.
We lost
at
those.
Texas A&M.
All right, but after that is when they changed the play calling. After that is when they changed the play calling. That's when Tyler Van Dyke had that conversation. Those 3 games, there's 3 or 4 games we threw for over 300 yards. One of them was like 490.
Yeah. One
So
of
I
those
mean,
games, yeah, I remember that.
But
Like
overall, I
49.
think that I don't think they've been good. I don't think they've been
I don't think
consistent.
they've been good neither. We didn't even expect them to. That's why you don't change the offense that they were running, because they were horrible last year until
Yes.
De'Aaron King got out and Tyler Van Dyke came in, and then all of a sudden they looked better.
They were a different team
Right.
when TVD
Yeah,
got in there.
because the ball came out the hands.
Yeah.
Nobody held them. I remember everybody talking about how bad offensive line was. This was back. I forgot what it was. I think like Mark Manny Diaz, first, second year coaching. And everybody said the offensive line is horrible. They're terrible. And I said, you only allowed 2.5 seconds to get rid of the ball. We were actually in the upper echelon. They were averaging 2.9 seconds. It was averaging 2.9 seconds. The quarterback's holding on to the football.
Read that, Zoe.
And Jaron Williams was your quarterback.
Zoe,
That was 2019.
Zoe, stop it. Look at their rush. Understandable. Bro, we haven't been a running team since Clinton Porter's been there. Like I'm not saying this. You got like I'm saying it was great. I'm just saying they weren't as bad last year as they are right now because the offensive scheme changed. When like I say, once they couldn't have been horrible when they changed the offense up this year. You can't be horrible after damn near 350 yards a game passing.
We got a phone caller, y'all. Let's take one. It's you talk. Caller, state your name and where you calling from.
What's up, brothers? This is Daryl from South Carolina, man.
Representing the 803, baby.
Daryl Drakeson.
Drake.
What's up, SC? What's up, SC?
Representing the 803, baby. I'm up here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But listen, I'm enjoying the show as usual. And y'all know me. Y'all know I've been a Gaddis guy.
Yeah.
I used to be a Gaddis guy.
All Black Lives Matter. All Black Lives Matter, but Josh Gaddis, bro. My shirt's already getting printed out, bro.
Right.
My shirt's my shirt's getting printed out already, bro. See, I got my pillows printed. See, I got my new pillows printed out already. You know what I'm saying? I got my shirts getting printed next. Josh Gaddis. All Black Lives Matter, but Josh Gaddis, bro. All Black Lives Matter, but Josh Gaddis.
Listen, so like I said, I was a Gaddis guy because I felt like a lot of what he was doing out of like having a plethora of injuries on the offense and especially on the offensive line.
He caused the injuries.
You don't have an offensive line, you can't run the offense.
He caused the injuries, man. The offensive line weren't banged up in the beginning of the year. They got banged up throughout the season.
Yeah, they got Zion Williams didn't play, bro.
I'm just saying, but they didn't get banged up. I understand, but they didn't get banged up in the beginning of the season.
But you're talking about losing. Hold on, you're talking about losing your best lineman at the most crucial position on the offensive line.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
We're talking about this dude that's been. Yeah, sure.
All right, answer the question. Like I said, they ran the wrong scheme. That's why they got hurt, in my opinion. Could Shaq play with? Would Shaq get hurt if he played with the Showtime Lakers or Golden State Warriors? Would he get hurt? Would he get hurt?
Would he get hurt?
Yeah, if he had to run up and down that court with the Golden State Warriors, think he can do it? No. Could Steph Curry go to?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like, it's systems.
I mean, but that's a bad analogy.
No, it's systems. It's systems. I don't think Barry Sanders he was another zone read running back. He wasn't a running back like Emmett. That's why Emmett fit that Dallas line so good because he was a one cut up the field. Them blockers didn't have to hold their blocks long.
Yeah, I get it. But listen, don't y'all know that what Gaddis was running is what Mario wanted him to run?
That's the sad thing.
Mario, y'all know Mario. Mario wants to run an offense which is mostly power. He is not for that spread stuff. He's not.
What was the last power team to run that?
That's the reason why. Huh?
What was the last power team?
Bro, you're missing the point. I'm not talking about power teams winning or not winning. I'm just talking about the dynamic that happened on our team. That's
I
all
agree
I'm
with
talking
you.
about.
I can agree
Right?
with you on that.
So
I can agree with you on that.
So Mario, y'all know what that man want to run. He want to run teams into the ground. His problem was you did not have the line for that yet, brother.
We would never have a line
for
for that in Miami.
that yet.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
either.
so you
We would
so
never
you,
have a line
so
for
you
that. Them
don't
boys
need
gonna
to
be
be
skinny as
trying to
hell.
run that.
You know what though?
Right, exactly.
But that's what Gaddis ran at Michigan though. So you can't say it wasn't Gaddis. He ran the same style at Michigan.
Gaddis ran, he ran something similar to that, but Gaddis was also coaching under another coach that loves to run the ball. Now,
Gaddis also never.
Now, Gaddis.
What is Gaddis? Also,
Gaddis,
answer the question. He's never called plays before until he got to Michigan. His first time calling plays was at Michigan.
Well, listen,
he didn't call plays.
I know this much.
He didn't call plays at Alabama. He didn't call plays at Alabama. Only called plays at Michigan.
I don't know whether he called plays at Alabama or not.
Oh, he didn't. Scott Frost ate him up. No, he did not call plays at Alabama. Scott Frost did. So
I mean that's fine, but he called plays at Michigan. Okay.
And he called running plays at
Michigan. Let me finish my point. Bro. All right, so he's at Michigan. Did Michigan beat Ohio State before Gaddis got there?
No, they didn't. And they didn't run the ball.
They only beat Michigan. They only beat Ohio State when Gaddis was the OC. That's when they beat Michigan. Now listen, I'm not taking up for Gaddis, right? Because like I said, I'm done with Gaddis.
You can't save him.
Trying to talk.
You don't want to be saved. You don't want to be saved. Don't save her. You don't want to be saved.
Hey, I ain't trying to play Captain Saberhole on Gaddis. I ain't trying to do that. Listen, I used to stick up for Gaddis a little bit, but Gaddis, man, like, to his defense, he has changed the offense. I felt like he was caught in between a rock and a hard place because he was trying to run what Mario wanted him to run at the start of the season. That's the reason why TVD looked like he did. He was not good in that system. So they had that talk. And Gaddis changed the offense to run stuff that was more palatable to what TVD can do. In my opinion, I believe Gaddis' true offense, what he truly wants to run, is in the middle of what Mario wanted to do and what TVD is good at.
See, I don't know because he didn't. Because I can't.
I believe that, bro. I believe that.
But it's hard to say because his only year calling plays was at Michigan. That's the only time he ever called plays, and he ran.
I'm gonna get to that.
The reason why I'm saying this is because if he didn't call the plays at Alabama, the only time he called plays at Michigan, and we got the same thing, and you're saying the officers, you're saying the head coaches both stunned him from doing what he wanted to do. How do we know what he wanted to do?
Listen. That's what the point I'm about to get at. If you are brand new OC, like you don't have the pedigree like a Kiffin does, or like a Browse does, like he don't have that pedigree. So he's pretty much a new OC. If Mario, hypothetically speaking, if Mario had to hire Kiffin, Mario wouldn't say a damn thing about what he was going to run. He wouldn't say anything at all because he got that pedigree. He got that history. Now, when you get a guy in like Gaddis, who only got a year or two of calling plays, then you're gonna tell that man, listen, I'm heavy this way. I like to run the ball. I want to see us do more of this, that, and the other. Then your offensive coordinator ain't got no choice but to do what the head coach tell him to do.
I'm agreeing with you. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how do you know what type of offense he's going to run if you've never seen him call an offense? Never seen him call an offense that he want to run. That's my only thing.
Because what I saw at Michigan, to me, was a mix in between what Mario wanted him to do and what TVD was good at. I watched my best friend's a diehard Michigan guy.
I know Michigan was ready for him to go. Them fans, I think they helped him pack, bro. The fans,
he liked that.
The fans helped him pack, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro.
The fans helped him pack, bro.
We do the same thing. Listen, bro.
They call my phone and they get a GoFundMe for him. He's the only coach that ever got a GoFundMe account.
Fans, but bro, they do that everywhere. They do
No,
it
they
everywhere.
they want him gone.
You're gonna have fans that are for that guy. Well, listen here. If why were they some of these fans so upset? Because you had some of them upset and some of them glad he was gone.
Answer this question: Is Michigan
everywhere, bro?
Michigan offense look better this year?
It does.
We
Well,
said that.
Michigan offense. Listen here, Michigan offense always going to look good. You know why? Because just like y'all was saying earlier,
I ain't say good. I said they look
proven
better this year.
You have a proven coordinator as the head coach. So the offense ain't never going to look bad, bro.
But they look better this year. But they look better this year than they did last year.
Bro, that can happen anywhere. That can happen anywhere.
I'm not all I'm saying is like you say you done with Gaddis, but it sounds like you trying to save him. That's how you say it. I need that song.
All I'm saying is all I'm doing is
it sounds to me you trying to save him.
Bro, I'm just calling it like I see it, right? I'm not all.
Well, I know you ain't buying one of my shirts, man. I know you're not gonna buy one of my shirts when I get them made.
No, so I can't support that, bro. I can't wear that, bro. I can't wear that one. But all I'm doing, man, is like, I feel like I do not want Gaddis to come back, right? Because I think he comes off like an asshole, first of all.
Yes.
And a lot of those players do not like him, and you don't want somebody like that running your offense. You really don't, right? And he's not going to be allowed to do exactly what he wants to do, because our offense could have been doing like it did after they had that TVD had that conversation. It could have been doing that from the start. But
exactly.
Mario did not want that. He didn't want it. And
well, you know what? I mean, you know what? Like you have not heard me disagree with you one time when you said Mario ain't one. You ain't heard me disagree with you at all on that aspect.
Right. Man, y'all know Mario like to run that damn ball, man.
But the thing is, if he don't, this is the scary thing, right? If Mario don't change his mindset, right, and he continues down,
bro. He's stubborn.
If he don't, and I know if he don't change his mindset, people can say get all the players you want. Get all the players you want. In 2 years from now, 2 or 3 years from now, because he got a 5-year deal. Oh, they will cut him loose in year 3.
Man,
just saying, like
they're not getting rid of Mario. They're not.
No, he got a 5-year. He got a 5-year. They ain't gonna keep losing. So he's gonna have to change his mindset.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. He's going to have to change his mindset. It's gonna have to happen.
I agree, bro.
He's gonna have to change his mindset.
He's gonna have to change something
because we do not. This is not Nebraska.
He cost us. Yeah, like I think he cost us some games being bullheaded. I think he cost us some games like that. Why would you go against a lot of the stuff that you're?
He got an 8-year deal.
Oh Lord, huh?
8 years, $10 million a year.
It's $9 million a year. It's $9 million.
Nah.
And I got broken on my channel the week before he got hired. The weekend before he got hired, my boy Chuck is a big time booster at Miami, and he came on the show and told us everything that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And everything that was gonna happen, everything he said was gonna happen, it happened. Including the contract. He said what the contract was gonna be. So I'm not upset. I'm not upset we got, but Mario has everybody has to, we grown men. We all have to make changes.
Right.
Mario is going to have to make a change. He got to make a change. Like I said, shoot, he getting mad at parents having to come get their damn kids. I mean, he's sensitive. He's real. Get off Twitter, Mario. Stay off Twitter. Stay off Twitter, bro. Get off Twitter, man. You can't tell these kids how to be on Twitter. And you on Twitter.
He got to argue with the parents. A little bit.
He on Twitter arguing with the parents. I ain't never
be
a parent on Coach War. That's dumb.
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
he really do need to come get them though. So you know he need to come pick them asses up.
Yeah. Listen,
quite a few of them.
Mario.
Quite a few of them.
Quite a few of them. So
listen, I'm not saying he don't need to come get some of them.
Motherfuckers.
I'm not saying that, but that's not what. Name me another coach that came out. Name me one coach that ever did some shit like that. Name me one that attacked the parents.
Well, like, first, so that's all.
Nobody. Another coach that did that. Like, that's childish.
You know what though, man? there's a lot. There was, them South Florida athletes a little bit different, bro.
I
And
don't
those parents a little
so
bit
he
different.
so he's soft too because he responded to parents. He keeps saying 10 is $9
Mario
million a
got
year,
fed
not
up with
10
that
million a
shit.
year.
Say, come get
It's
these
9 million a year.
motherfuckers. Come get
So he making $9 million a year and responding to parents. Them parents don't even make 30,000 a year. He making $9 million a year responding to parents. Like, bro, like for real, get off Twitter. Like, get it, Mario.
No.
You don't. I need you to be learning a good offense. That's why I need you. If you can read Twitter, you should be able to read a playbook. That's why I need him to be reading a playbook. I need him to be reading a playbook, man.
Here's my question, y'all. So I'm real interested in seeing like what Mario's going to do next at OC. Like, do y'all think that he's going to let somebody come in?
He might ask the Twitter universe.
Like,
He might ask the Twitter universe what he should do. He might get on Twitter and ask y'all what he should do.
Might do what?
He might get on Twitter. Twitter.
Hey, but I'm wondering though, for real. I'm wondering like what type of offensive coordinator he's going to get. Because I'm wondering if he learned his lesson.
He better go to
I
spread.
wonder
That's
if he
what
learned his lesson, man.
Who was that that asked the question? Like, what? I can't believe that question was even asked. So, what was the last spread offense that won that championship? All of them. No, offense. That was, the last our formation offense that run one was back when Nick Saban was coaching. They had what's the big Derrick Henry, whatever that big running back was.
Yeah.
Everyone since then has been on spread.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I remember when the spread
but
first
I guess
got.
when people think about, I guess when people think about like colleges like Alabama and Georgia, who have that perception of being heavy run, they don't think spread.
But no. Alabama most productive player on their team, right? I mean, Georgia most productive player on their team right now is that tight end, number 19. Alabama most productive players, their wide receivers. Like say what they want. Like, come on, man. Let's be honest. Like, serious. All they Amari Cooper. Come on, let's come on, man. Like nobody doing that. Tate Martell made that man change. Remember when Tate Martell came with Texas? Remember when Texas A&M first came to the SEC, and he was killing Alabama, and Nick Saban was trying to get the rules changed because they were like they running too fast. We can't keep up with them.
You mean Johnny Manziel?
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Tate Martell.
You said Tate Martell.
I always mention him because that man that was another Kevin Hart.
Transferred every goddamn well. That
boy ran out of transfers, man.
You asked my home, but me and his daddy got into it. I told his daddy we didn't get into it. We had a conversation. I said, "Your son ain't good, bro. Your son ain't good." And this was his first year there. I don't know why they brought him in. He ain't good. I told his daddy that. Yeah, I told his daddy we're sitting side by side. I don't care. Tell the truth. Yeah. Tell your son ain't good, bro. Like, he ain't good.
Nah,
all he do is roll right. That's it. Roll right every time. Roll right. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Kevin Hart. Roll right. Roll right.
Damn, Jake, you in it?
Hey.
So whole fool, man.
Hey, it's so crazy,
boy.
man.
So be clouded, boy.
Roll right.
Listen.
Roll right.
So what y'all think about the game tomorrow? What y'all think about this game tomorrow? What we gonna do?
Hey, anybody call me, I give them my ticket. I got 2 tickets. Anybody wants a free ticket? I got 2 tickets you can have. 2 tickets, man. You in Miami, you want 2 tickets, man? Y'all got them.
You think we gonna lose, though? Huh?
We lost to a white HBCU, bro. Like, this offense, look, listen. Can this offense score more than 17 points?
There you go.
I don't know, man.
That's what we've been saying. D. Drake. That's what we've been saying, right?
Yeah.
All season.
Can't score no damn point.
But everybody want to blame the defense.
No slugging to it.
Everybody want to blame defense. Defense out there.
Trash too, though, Zo. You know that defense trash too.
I'm not. Listen here, man. Listen here, man. This how this works with offense. This how this works with the defense. Defense come out on the field, right? Field. They have a 5-play drive and they get it home to a field goal. They go sit down. Get their water, right back up. They get no break. They get absolutely.
start the
Bro,
game,
it
right?
get to the point now.
That ain't the
game.
case, though.
It
Come on,
gets to
Zo,
the point. It gets to the point now. They don't even sit down on the bench no more. They just walk on the sideline and get the Gatorade shot in their mouth because they know they're going back on the field.
Possessions, Zo, go down the field.
Listen.
Oh yeah,
on their first possessions.
Oh yeah, you know what I said. You know what I said. This is what I said. I don't know if y'all remember. I said this when we had that great defense, that great year, Manny Diaz's first year. When everybody was giving
Red Wine and all of them.
Yeah. Remember how dominant we were for the first 10 games of the season?
Yeah.
I kept telling everybody, our defense is gassed. They're not going to be able to keep this up because our offense couldn't score no points. We was #1 in turnovers and dead last in points off turnovers. The last 3 games of the season, they gave up 800 points because they were done. They were done. Like, they were gassed. They never. The only game that they played that we had a good offensive game was the Notre Dame game.
Yeah, 41-8. Yeah.
So when you stay on the field, when your defense stays, I'm not saying defense was good. I'm just saying if you got the 85th rated out of 120 teams, you got the 85th rated offense. You expect the defense to be a top 10 defense? There's no way possible that's gonna happen.
That was Malik's first year starting, and we were always saying, what if Brad Collier would have came back with that offense? If he would
have died because that was that read option offense. That's why he left, because he almost got killed the year before in that read option offense.
Let me ask you this, though. I'm actually calling you to Larry Frank. What is your identity? What do you want to establish your identity to be on the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball?
Both.
Either one of you guys go first.
Both.
Can we do
both? Miami has always been both. So why would I pick one?
I agree, but what has it been the last 4 years?
We have the talent in Miami for it to be both. I want it to be both. I want it to be both. Period. Like I'm not saying we have to have a #1 rated offense, but we got enough talent on both sides of the ball. We got more talent than we're showing this year, bro. We do. We have more talent. We have more talent on offense. If Miami go from 85th in offense to 50th in offense, those are 3 more wins.
Well, okay. When you say talent, though, Zo, like, are we talking about the offense as a whole, or are we talking about? See, I think we got pieces. I think we got pieces on the offense side of the ball. I think we got pieces on the defense.
We do. I'm just saying.
I don't think we got a lot of talent.
So, but we have more. We have.
How about explain what happened to our defense against MTSU and Duke?
Against who?
Middle Tennessee and Duke.
Middle Tennessee. The defense gave up in the third. Yeah, in the third and fourth quarter, they gave up. Them boys gave up. Man, boy, tired. Them boys gave up, man. Them boys gave up. I put it this way. I'm gonna say it right here.
It wasn't offense fault. Them boys scored 49, 50 points.
Yeah. Time out. Time out. I think they had about 2 or 3. Hold up. Yes, it was, bro. First play of the game. Pitt. No. Listen. First play of the game. Pitt on the 2-yard line. They get in. Second play of the game. Pick 6. 14 points came on offense. The first 14 points of that game was because of offense, not because of defense. We got the ball first. What about the blown?
What about the blown coverage?
No, that was in the fourth quarter. That was in the fourth quarter. No, listen. It was. Listen. You said the defense gave up. You said defense gave up 49 points. The first 14 points was given up by the offense. The first 14 points was given up by the offense. Remember the first one was an interception on the 2-yard line. No, listen. The first one was an interception on the 2-yard. Listen, I promise you want to bet me. The first was an interception on the 2-yard line. The second one, the lineman intercepted the ball and ran it for a touchdown. The first 2 play of the games.
But they wasn't on the field. But they wasn't on the field that goddamn long to sustain them. They couldn't stop nobody because remember Cam Kitchens.
That's not what I'm saying. The defense came when the defense got on the field, we were down 14. I'm being
and they kept giving up points.
When the defense got on the and listen, and we was and we was 3 and out every game. And we was 3 and out, and we was 3 and out every play. We might have 150 yards offense that game.
No. We scored 30-something points that game.
Yeah, we had. Listen,
we scored 30-something points that game, bro.
We scored. I think, bro. I remember we finally started coming back, and then the offense sputtered again. But the first two plays of the game, go look at it. First two plays of the game, we were down 14-9. Am I lying? Am I wrong about that?
Guess what?
Am I wrong about that? First two plays of the games.
When we started coming back, though, the damn defense couldn't stop them dudes from scoring.
I'm not gonna say they could. I'm not gonna.
We couldn't come all the way back.
I'm not disagreeing.
We could. On offense, and these motherfuckers give up another bomb for 80 yards.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I'm not going to disagree with that. But I did say this here. We shouldn't have been lining Stevenson up at corner.
I agree.
So I mean, I'm listening.
I agree with that.
I'm not disagreeing with. I'm not saying the defense is great. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the offense. The offense is rated 85th. You can't cover that up. It's 85th.
Goddamn, what's the defense? The defense ranked in the 50s, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So if the offense, was, that's
good.
I know they are rated in the 50. I already said that. So what I'm saying, if the offense was rated in the 50s, what I'm saying is that means the offense was rated in the 50s. If the offense was rated in the 50s, the defense would be rated in the 25, somewhere around there.
No.
Yes, do work like that because you're not on the field as much. Because if you're not on the field as much, bro, if you are not on the field as much, your percentage is gonna be better.
If you're not on the field as much, that don't mean it's gonna change your.
Yes, it do. It changes because you're not giving up. The yards aren't being given up, bro. Our offense was that. Bro, I don't remember the last time we had an 85th rated offense, bro. Defense, bro. Like, serious. And if our offense rated, and our defense rated 50,
no, they don't correlate.
It does. That, you can't tell me it don't work like that. You can't it don't work. It don't work like that. You win. You win this one. You win this one. No problem. You win.
You can look at some of the best offenses in the country, right? Look at some of the top scoring offenses in the country. And then you tell me where their defense is.
The only team that got bad defense is in that Big 12. Only defense that's bad like that is in the Big 12. The only ones.
Yeah, Big 12.
Yeah, I
that's
agree
it.
with you that
that's it. If you look at other teams, man. If you look at other teams where they got solid offense, they got solid defense. I'm not saying they got great defense. I'm not saying they got great defense.
Tennessee defense is shaky. You saw that last
week. They are shaky.
Alabama defense been shaky.
Yeah, they are shaky. They are. That proved another point from Alabama defense is a little shaky. Like, bro, let me listen. Defense, it's a little bit different. It's harder to play defense now than when we did back in the days, man, because these spread systems and what they do and all this stuff right here, bro, the confusion. And the one thing I can say about Kevin Stills is, like, he waited too late to change that safety. Because he had that safety always in the box when that safety should be in the box. And we have no linebackers. We only got one linebacker on the roster. We have no linebackers. That's not on Kevin Steele that we have no linebacker. We didn't have any linebackers coming into the year. You know what I'm saying? So
no linebackers. Yes.
Yeah. So
we only
have one listed linebacker on the roster, but like I just feel like if Frank, do you think our season would have been this bad if Rhett last year was offensive coordinator?
Absolutely not.
That's all I'm saying.
I think we win a couple of more games if
we win more. We win at least 4 more.
We beat Middle Tennessee.
We beat Middle Tennessee. We beat Duke.
4 games though.
We beat North Carolina.
I said 3 or 4. I said 3
you said Duke,
or 4.
You said we beat Duke.
Yeah, we beat Duke. Yes, we beat Duke.
We'll beat Middle Tennessee.
We beat
Duke. Hold up. I think we went 4.
Man, Duke got a first-year head coach, man. That ain't never coached before.
Up. We went 4. Because at number 1, we would have beat Texas A&M. Because Texas A&M couldn't score that night either.
Thank you. Nobody want to say nothing about that, though. You want to talk about the Middle Tennessee game. Listen here, man. We couldn't score 18 points. We couldn't score 18
If
points.
we had
the ball.
if
The
we had
defense gave the ball.
Lashley
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing that
under
up. Thank you.
Mario,
No, I got to have this. Please let me have it.
do you think Mario would have let Lashley be Lashley?
Let me have this.
That's a
Let me
good
have this.
question.
I ain't talking about Mario right now.
Exactly,
I'm
because
talking
he ain't
he would let Lashley be Lashley. Lashley would have put them paws on him. 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 I would have been there with Lashley. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? Listen, Lashley would have put them paws. We would have jumped him. Would have jumped him. Would have jumped him. I'm telling you. Would have jumped him. Would have jumped him, bro. I'm telling you. I got Lashley back. Would have jumped him. But no, this was just how bad the offense was, bro. The defense gave the offense the ball 75 times. Them jokers scored 12 points. Come on, man. You ain't talking about that though. You want to talk about the Middle Tennessee State game, but them jokers scored. They gave them the ball 75 times. 75 times they had the chance to get one touchdown.
I agree with that.
Hey,
come on.
Was Tyler Van Dyke terrible that game?
No, the offensive play caller. The offensive play caller was terrible that game.
No, sir.
Terrible.
No, sir.
You see how you want to switch it up?
You know what cost us that game?
Well, blame Van Dyke now. They want to blame Van Dyke. I said he went from Tyler Van Dyke to Tyler Van Dam to Tyler Van Dam, and when they went back to using the play calls, that Red Lashley when he went back to Tyler Van Dyke.
Listen, Tyler Van Dyke stumped the damn field.
Tyler Van Dyke when they pushed
3 games. He stumped the damn field up.
Yeah, because he wasn't running. We said it earlier.
Wide open people.
Then we said it early. He was in the wrong system. We said it early. He was in the wrong system.
No, he was.
Yes, he was. They changed the
system. I don't care what system you in.
That man was uncomfortable,
man. You're a quarterback. Your job
So you can't blame the grown man. You're not gonna blame the grown. Bro, you're not gonna blame the grown man for calling them horrible ass plays. Like for real, this man ran a triple reverse.
So you know he was inaccurate.
He was, but he was uncomfortable in that system.
Terribly inaccurate, bro.
He was
terribly inaccurate.
Yo, he was uncomfortable in that system though. Like when he was uncomfortable in that system.
Man, I don't care what system you in. You drop your ass back there and you throw the ball to the receiver.
Okay, all right.
But they're gonna drop the ball.
Exactly.
How many drops we had that game?
And who the wide receiver? Who the wide receiver coach?
Mr. Gaddis.
Well, he can't catch the ball for him. You want to catch, call the play, throw the ball, and catch the ball too.
He's the only offensive coordinator in college football that ain't the quarterback coach.
Right.
That part.
That's how dumb he is. He the only. He should be the quarterback coach. He should have been the quarterback. Name me another offensive coordinator that's the wide receiver coach. Name me one.
You can't.
He didn't even play wide receiver.
You can't.
That man played left tackle in college. He played left tackle in college. He can't teach about how to play no damn ball. How you gonna he play left tackle? He's the wide receiver coach.
Boy, you a fool.
He's stupid.
Left tackle, he played left tackle his whole life. And he the wide receiver coach.
Oh, man.
He's a tight end coach. He been a tight end coach. Man, a wide receiver coach. That man, the most athletic offensive coordinator I've ever seen in my life, bro. That man looked like he tripped when he fall.
But real talk, I don't want him back. I do not want him back.
All Black Lives Matter except for John Gaddis, man. All Black Lives Matter.
None of us don't. But I can't let y'all pivot from this though, because King Kyle, I'm with you, King Kyle. Zone, I want y'all to answer this question. Talent. What about the talent? Where the hell do we have talent at? Do we have pieces on the offensive side of the ball?
We have pieces on both sides of the ball.
Okay.
We had enough chess pieces. We had enough chess pieces to win at least 3 more games this year. Red Lashley was offensive coordinator.
Yeah, we got more talent. You know, even since for the last I don't know how many years, we've recruited right under Clemson, but our record don't show that.
Right.
And if you got better players, or you recruit better players than everybody else in the conference except for Clemson, how come your record don't show it? That's
And-
why
and-
some of this is on the coaching. It's on the coaching too. You got to coach these players. You mean
Because
to tell me,
and I agree with you.
We would rather have
Bad
have
players?
Duke players.
Yeah, thank you.
But
Want Duke
what I'm
players?
kicking back at though, D Draper, like I was telling Zoe. But
Hey,
if
that-
you got a split locker room and you got guys that don't want to play for you, how can you overcome that, dude? That's
You
all
know
I'm
what
saying.
you do?
what
You
you-
sit their ass down. You sit them down, and
Yeah,
you play the players who want to play.
or you say, like I said, they should have went to Rhett Lashley and figured out and talked to Rhett Lashley before he left.
Man,
Let's see.
God damn, well, Rhett Lashley done paid you tonight or something.
No, that's not. No, that's not. That's not what I'm saying. No, you just gotta hear me. You just gotta hear me out. You gotta hear me out. I'm just saying, at least for this year, so the offense would have been the same as last year. All I'm saying.
Well, Drake,
but that's a
so
Mario-
you
that's
know
a
Drake,
Mario
he's
problem,
sensitive. Gaddis his boy now, so he gonna be sensitive about anything.
he ride
we
for
say.
Gaddis.
Yeah. Gaddis
No,
is Drake,
bro.
bro.
Hey,
That's his boy
I'm
now.
done with Gaddis, bro.
Let's hear, man. You on a suicide
I'm
mission,
done with
man.
Gaddis, bro.
Hey, you on a suicide mission, man. I'm
What he is, though?
suicide mission, man on a suicide mission, man. Man on a suicide mission right now, man.
Damn, every time something happens, Zoe wants to talk about damn Lashley.
No, what I'm talking. The culture of the program is the big. I'm sick of those. Like, bro, this new age. Like, I think Twitter and Instagram, this culture. What everybody come with this new culture junk, bro? Like, what? I don't care about no damn culture.
I just think they were soft up underneath Manny, Zoe. I think these kids were soft up underneath.
They might have been. They might have been soft under Manny.
Yeah,
they
got
not
a culture shock when
So what was the what was the Oregon players under Mario? Because when they played Utah, they got boxed, or they got beat just as bad. We got beat by Clemson
Two times in 3 weeks, and that was a red flag when that happened. For me, that was a red flag.
Let me ask you this, though, Zoe.
Hey,
you
I
say that we
want
got talent down south, though, right? Is it the same type of talent that's out there?
Oh Lord, now we're gonna make. He had better talent than. He had better talent. He had better talent than Utah.
Yeah, but that's one game, Zoe.
And
you can't hold one game.
It was two games.
It was two.
Two, Zoe. Two, Zoe.
Back to back.
You gonna hold 2 games against him?
And you forgot Stanford.
I'm a Deontay Wilder fan.
You forgot
Man,
Stanford.
that coaching staff of Utah did what Tyson Fury did to Deontay Wilder to Mario. You beat him down.
But look, you forgot Stanford. Stanford got him too.
Yeah, beat him down.
Yeah,
Anytime he played against a tough nosed T, he got beat up bad.
Everybody points to what he did going into Columbus, which was cool. But that one game he won in Columbus, I'm pretty sure he would have rather had those 3 games in the Pac-12, the 2 versus Utah and the 1 versus Stanford. Those 3 losses outweigh that 1 victory against Ohio State, in my opinion.
Every blind squirrel will find a nut. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, like my uncle said. Like my uncle said.
You know what happened? That blind squirrel got killed at the end, bro. He died.
Like my uncle say, sun shines on the dog's ass at least once a day.
I tell you this here, man. If you had the opportunity to trade Mario for Urban Meyer right now, would you make that trade?
No, I wouldn't.
In a heartbeat.
Why? No,
Which Urban Meyer? You talking about the current day Urban Meyer or?
Yeah, the current day Urban Meyer, because the current day Urban Meyer at Jacksonville is, listen, every college coach, it's only been 2 college coaches that's won a national championship and a Super Bowl. That's Pete Carroll and Jimmy Johnson. That's it. So I'm not, listen, just because you coach NFL, college don't mean you coach NFL. I think if he came back down, oh yeah, I'll take him. I would take him right now. Oh, right now, yes. Oh, I would take Urban Meyer right now.
Look when he walked in though, when he took over Florida though. Wasn't that runs up? Wasn't that all runs
that
up?
was
Wasn't
that
that
was.
Jim? Wasn't that Tressel?
But guess what he did though? He won a national championship, right? With 2 different style quarterbacks. He won with a taller version of Kevin Hart and Tim Tebow. He won with Tim Tebow, but he also won one with Chris Lee. He won with 2 totally different style quarterbacks, bro. His offense was potent with 2 totally different style quarterbacks.
I'm gonna jump off to somebody.
He know how to coach players.
All right, DJ, man. We
All
love you,
right,
boy.
D.
You be safe,
All
man.
right, bro.
All
Love
right,
you,
DJ,
bro.
man. Be safe. Be safe. Hey. Don't get caught in that car with Josh, bro. Don't get caught in that car with Josh.
This
we caught that car.
fool right here, man.
We get caught in that car with Josh, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a problem.
It's you talk, baby.
It'll be
If
trouble.
you just joined the show tonight, man, we got Zoe, man, CWO, man. It's been a long time coming, man. We finally got him on, Larry Frank. He on with his
Man, I'm
brothers,
having
man.
fun. I was only gonna be on for like 10 minutes.
It's you talk, baby.
Well,
It's
I was
gonna
only
be
gonna be
2
on for like 10
hours.
minutes, but it's fun.
Your 10 minutes can turn into 2 hours. It's gonna be
Yeah,
2
this fun.
hours.
Well, hey, it's been good too.
And I'm sitting there watching my Knicks play at the same time. I'm a Knicks fan, so yeah, I'm watching my sorry behind the Knicks play.
Hey, man, I'm a Laker, bro, so don't feel bad, bro. I'm a Laker, man.
I'm a Bulls fan, so don't feel bad either.
Damn, boy, we have some bad years.
We down there, yeah, here we are. We down, so.
And don't talk about the NFL because it's Pittsburgh over here.
I'm a Dolphins fan. Well, I'm alright right now in the NFL. I'm alright, but they'll drop.
We Raiders, so I'm a Raider.
They'll drop back down. The Dolphins drop back down to reality, though.
I'm glad you said it because some of the Dolphin fans up in here.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
I can't trust this, bro. I can't trust. I'm just riding away right now. I can't trust. I'm just riding away.
Y'all look good right now, though. I thought y'all the party dropped off 2 weeks ago, but y'all look good right now.
Yeah, you know why though? We got two of the best wide receivers in NFL. It's hard to be bad. Yeah, we got two of the best wide, and then we just got that linebacker from like they are building, but it got to be a process, bro. Got to be a process. But
I like Tua. See, a lot of people didn't like Tua though. A lot of people on this show didn't like Tua, man. But Tua looked better this year though.
I didn't. The only thing I didn't like about Tua was how fragile he was. That was the only thing I didn't like about it. Yeah, that's it. Right. That's it. How fragile. Right. As long as he stay healthy, he'll be all right. But I just feel like on all serious, man, Mario has to he can't be that stubbornness is gonna get you. That stubbornness, he is not. Listen, he can earn all the money he want to earn. If he get fired from Miami or he don't finish the contract out of Miami, he'll never could have another head coach job again, bro.
Yeah.
So he has to all this get my players in, bro. A coach can coach. A coach can coach, bro.
But the players gonna have to want to play for him, though, big dog.
Yeah, but that means you put a
play for him, Zo. You can't teach hard though, but we done seen these players lay down a whole lot this shit, Zo.
You got to put. But my thing is if they're uncomfortable with this, if they're uncomfortable with the offense that they're calling, right? If they're uncomfortable with it, right? You have to design your play. You have to design your offense around your talent, around your skill set. Could you imagine T.Y. if T.Y. Hilton was in his offense, it'd be horrible. T.Y. Hilton, because they wouldn't utilize. They're not utilizing the skill set. Like, bro, I'm running a three wide or two wide, two tight end set, one single back set out of the shotgun all game, and I'm gonna make you defend my athletes the way Clemson does it. Listen to me. Clemson had the white guy wide receiver that from Clemson was a walk on. They ran a system that fit him. They got that white boy running back from Clemson right now. Come on, bro, Shipley. Come on, man. If he was at Miami, he had 2 yards running. Shipley wasn't no high recruit, but they run a system, and that system has been in place. And they run a spread system that is able to. They spread the field out so it opens up lanes and stuff for these players, bro. Appreciate that $10 donation, man. Y'all. That's one thing, man. Y'all donate to the channel, man. Y'all donate to these guys, man. I've been doing these YouTube videos since 2014, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, it's work. If you don't think it's work, if you think people just sit here and talk, it is work. Doing this StreamYard by itself is $50 a month. People don't know that. It is work to do this.
So that depends if you got the high definition or not, Zo.
Yeah, I got the high def.
Right.
So I mean, you put a lot of work. I got a whole bunch of equipment, right? You put a lot of work in, and you got to keep your equipment up to date, man. So y'all show some love to the guys, man. To these guys, for doing what they do, man. Because it's not easy, and it's not easy giving your opinion when you know you're going to get killed by the fan base. It is really not giving you a opinion because sometimes believe it or not, behind the scenes, we cry sometimes behind the scenes. Y'all kill us. We cry sometimes behind the scenes. Y'all are killers for giving our opinions sometimes. You know, and we're not gonna always agree. We're not gonna agree with each other. Like we're not gonna agree with each other. But it's when I started doing this, there was nobody doing this right here. I started doing this because I called into WQAM one time and what's your boy name? Channing Crowder. Channing Crowder, he's like, this is why we don't take callers because this is why we don't take callers because all y'all just ignorant. So for who you call, bro? Who you calling? Y'all ain't smart. I said I might not be. I said I didn't play in the NFL. I might not be as smart as you, Channing Crowder. But I know this right here. I ain't bitch made like you. Cause ain't no grown ass man would have spit in my face and I wouldn't have did nothing about it. You on the phone about
Fights.
You gotta go there, bro. You gotta be 100 with them.
That's what I told him, flat out. And after that is when I started my YouTube channel. And I used to go live before it was live. What I would do is after the game, I set my stuff up and everybody would just call my phone. Everybody would just call my phone. I told everybody what time I'll go live on Facebook. And everybody would just call my phone as soon as the game was over with. And I just take phone calls and then I upload it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's before they let us go live. But I wanted to do something for Miami fans because they wouldn't cover Miami. The WQAM, none of them was covering Miami. The fans weren't able to voice their opinion. So we really do this for y'all. That's why the phone number's there. You know, to voice your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You could disagree with your. We're not gonna all agree with the same thing. Like I say, we differ on the defense. I don't think the defense is good. I just don't think the defense. I think they would have been better if the offense would have gave us some help.
Right.
I think they would have been better. They'd have more to play for. Could you imagine that A&M game when you out there fighting, getting them off the field, fighting. And every time you do something, the offense three and out, and then that fumble by Stevenson, that ended it.
But so I feel like any defense man could have kept A&M off the damn field. Their offense was terrible, bro.
I'm just saying, but
but at the time it was a marquee game.
Yeah. You think about it. The weekend before App State came in and put up 50 points on them.
Yeah.
And we couldn't put up 12.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, come on. We would have lost App State this year.
Oh yeah, we would.
Yeah, we lost App State this year.
Yeah, App State would have got us.
I agree. Fights.
You might have lost to Jackson State, man.
Bro, we almost. To be honest with you, bro, I swear to you, I fell asleep at the Bethune-Cookman game. That's how bad the office was, bro. I'm dead serious in the luxury box seats. I don't know if y'all see the interview I did with Dan
Radakovich. I saw it. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I got Dan Radakovich to do a little plug.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I fell asleep at that game. I'm telling you, that's how bad the offense was.
We finally got him on, Josh. We finally got him on.
We finally got him on, man.
My channel right now is shadow banned. So when I go live or whatever, my notifications don't go out. YouTube is shadow banned my channel. After all that stuff I got into with Uncle Lou, and all that stuff, once a lot of the people start complaining about you and stuff like that, they'll stop sending your live links out.
Tell our listeners, I saw when I was dying when you told this story. Please tell them how you went off on Uncle Luke and called him a drunk ass.
Oh yeah, because he kept talking about Miami. Like I'm like, bro, like you talking about kids, you talking about Miami, you can't stay. But you a DUI habitual offender, bro. You can't stay your ass at home, stay your drunk ass at home. I got a bottle of liquor right now. I've been drinking today. I have a few shots and I don't get in my car. Stay your drunk ass. You worrying about the wrong thing, Uncle Lou. Stay your drunk ass at home, bro. Stay at home. Like for real, like you used to worry about talking about everybody else, and you can't even put the liquor bottle down.
I was rolling.
Everybody else. That's how I be turning around.
So went off on Uncle Luke, boy.
Yeah, man, you get on my damn nerve. Always talking about some damn body alcoholic. Just because I had 1, 2, maybe 2 drinks. What, I'm an alcoholic? Yeah, you're a damn alcoholic. Who gets in the car every week drunk and get mad when they go to jail? That man spent like 3 weeks in jail. Who spent 3 weeks in jail for a DUI? I let you know he done been called a couple times. I ain't never seen a habitual DUI. Like, man, habitual DUI, man. All we talking about what everybody else need to do. You ain't got your life right. Get your life right. Tell me what your life like. Get your
man.
That makes sense. You want to talk about
Hold on,
me
we
getting a
want to get
divorce?
your
Yeah,
opinion, Zoe.
I ain't get no damn divorce. I was alcoholic. I ain't got a divorce because I got a divorce. I ain't mind telling everybody. I don't mind telling people about what's going on in my life because I ain't ashamed about nothing.
That's what's up.
Matter of fact, I'm about to go get me a drink right now. Y'all see something? I'm here. I'm going to get my bottle. I ain't going
So give
nowhere though.
us
My
your
daughter got my
opinion,
keys.
man. Give us your opinion on the game tomorrow. What you want to see tomorrow out of the Miami Pitt game tomorrow, bro? I just want to see the young players get some time to get some experience going for next year.
Can I be honest?
Hmm?
Can I be honest? Like, I kind of hope Gaddis do bad. I hope he fall on his face.
I'm done.
I want him to prove me right. I want Mario to prove me wrong, but I want Gaddis to prove me right, bro. I want Gaddis to prove me right. All Black Lives Matter. He can get
Look,
smoked.
I'm with him
Gaddis
because there's a
smoke.
reason.
I
There's a
want him to
reason.
prove.
There's a reason why
Why you
right
laughing
here.
at me? Why you-
There's a reason why I put this right here. There's a reason why I put 5 and 7 coming. And like I said at the beginning when we started, I say, hey, man, listen, if you get mad at me for saying how I feel, forgive me, but I'm going to say it. I don't want to go to no bowl game. We don't need no bowl game. After the game tomorrow, half the team about to announce their transfers. It's about to be chaos. Hey,
I
man,
want to. I
lose
want the
this
score to be.
game and get it over with.
I want the score to be 3 to. I want the score to be. I want the score to be 3-0, so everybody can figure out. So I want the score to be 3-0. Matter of fact, 2-0. I don't even want it. 2-0. They get a safety. Can't even get on the field.
Boy,
Well, I can't,
you know Twitter gonna cut up there because they're gonna get on Twitter. You mean to tell me this man can't outscore his safety?
My stomach hurting, boy. Well, I
2-0.
can't, bro.
2-0.
I can't.
I want him to run a triple reverse on a 2-yard line and get a safety. And the defense shut Pittsburgh out. And then blame it on the players.
Oh, man.
Y'all better get ready because it's gonna be some shenanigans tomorrow, bro. Get ready.
My heart is with the players winning, though. For my heart is with the players winning, man. My heart is with the players winning. You know what I'm saying? Come on, New York, y'all about to lose to Portland, man. Come on, man. My heart is with the players. My heart is with the players. I want the players to win, but I want Josh Gaddis gone, bro. Whatever it take to get him out here, bro.
I think enough's been showed. I think enough's been showed. He's gone.
Do you think he's gonna do it though? That's the question.
Well, when he made the comment last week after Clemson, when he said defense did their job, I thought that was an inadvertent shot at Gaddis. Because why say that? Why say defense? Well, I mean, why throw those shades? Why throw those shots?
I agree.
I mean, hey, Mario's been blunt off and on the whole season. So why are you gonna throw shade and throw shots and not follow through on it?
I want to see. We keep saying, everybody keeps saying Mario this, Mario. No, let me explain something to people. Mario don't have the pool that everybody think Mario got, man. Alonzo got to show some nuts here. Can't let him off the hook. I can't let Mr. Highsmith off the hook. Like, you got to sit Mario down and say, bro, this is not the offense we're running in Miami. If you don't like it, I don't care. I will make you listen. They say listen. I already said he don't call offense or defense, right? I will strip you of every single sense of manhood and make you just sit on the sideline and do nothing. And I will hire the offensive defense coordinators I want. Because Alonzo can do that.
Yeah.
So no, we're not gonna fire you, but you ain't calling no plays, you ain't dictating no playbook, you ain't doing none of that. None of it. I'm gonna hire who I want as offensive defense coordinator. If you want to keep with this I formation Nebraska offense that we didn't run when you was here.
So are you saying that's Zoe call to get the OC, the DC out of here?
Zoe is the
general manager.
General manager over football operations.
Cause see, from what I heard, now this is just what I heard. I heard that Mario makes those decisions.
The coaches, but the reason why they put Zoe there Zoe can override him, just like the athletic director can override. Zoe can override it. So yes, he has. No, he definitely has hiring and firing ability. But I'm saying I was stripping from him if you don't get it right this time. If I got to pay you $10 million a year and I don't want to fire you, I will strip it from you and have you be a $10 million a year statue on the sideline.
We seen Manny make the changes after 1 year. Does Mario do it?
I'm not giving up on Kevin Steele yet. I think Kevin Steele stays. I think the offensive coordinator got to go.
I agree. I don't think he's gonna get rid of Kevin Steele.
Yeah, I wouldn't fire Kevin Steele yet. I would at least let me get a couple linebackers in there. You know, let's work on the deep. I think the defense is a work in progress. I think they can jump 25 slots next year. I really do. I think they can jump 25 slots next year. We got some linebackers coming in. You got some young, hungry cornerbacks. I think they can do it. I also think the offense can make strides next year. You know what I'm saying? I think the offense can make strides next year as long as John Scott is not calling plays. As long as Mario is run a spread. Go to Miami. Go. Like I said, people think I'm crazy. I'm cool with Mike. I'm cool with Powers being offense coordinator. I'm cool with that. Like I'm cool with Powers being offense coordinator because at least he knows how to run a spread. You don't have to go get this flashy. Go get this flashy guy. You ain't gotta go get a convertible.
Well, see, that's what I
something
agree
that's
with you.
effective.
That's what I said. But that's what I said about my guy, Mr. Coach Hayes. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I know this man can coach. This man has coached with him before at FIU.
All I'm saying is, and if Coach Hayes is critical of him and he coached with him, he knows him better than all of us.
Yep,
that's true.
But they get mad at us because we say what we say about him.
They call Coach Hayes. They call Coach Hayes a Mario hater.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it on the channel. In the
because
comments
section. All he is doing is calling what he sees. But like I said, and I'm gonna say this on y'all guys' show. Hope y'all don't kick me off of this right now.
Oh man, come on, bro.
There is a total disconnect with the culture of Miami because for some reason everybody believes that the culture of Miami is Cuban. You can't name me one Cuban Hall of Famer that played for Miami, okay? The culture of Miami football is Liberty Cities, Miami Gardens, Overtown, Pork and Beans. That's the culture of Miami. That's the culture of Miami when it comes to the players. Those are the players that played there. Okay? Yep. So stop it with this, this right here. You think Mario ever been? You think Mario Cristobal has ever been to the Beans, man?
I ain't been
So stop it when he understands the culture. Just because, why is it? Everybody want to go back. Everybody want to go back in 1980 when he played. Everybody want to go back then, right? Football is totally changed.
Yes, it is.
Right now, it's changed from when Sean Taylor would be a linebacker today. He wouldn't be a safety.
Who you say?
Sean Taylor. He would be a linebacker today. He wouldn't be a safety. All those knockout blows that Sean Taylor was doing, he'd be kicked out the league right now because the game has changed. So he would have to adjust. So we can't go back to when Mario played. Like the culture was different back then, bro. Like I tell them like the kids ain't tough. Me and Charles Farms talked today. Y'all know Charles. Me and Charles talked today. Me and Charles were talking about it. And when Charles didn't play, there was no PlayStation. There was no Xbox. There was no Twitter. There was no Facebook. So they were isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They were more isolated. So they didn't get, I never seen Jimmy Johnson tell the parents to come get their kids. I never seen Dennis Erickson tell the parents to come get their kids. Both of them got national championship. I never seen that.
But hell, they didn't have to because see, Charles Forms played with my OG man, Dexter Sigler, in the secondary. And like he said, go ahead.
It would be different today, though. We don't know how they will be today with social media. All right, to answer the question, I'm 47. I'll be 47 in January, and we on social media right now. Right now, when you was growing up, you wasn't worrying about no damn phone. You can't even leave the house. The first thing you check for is your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And we old.
Yeah.
We older. So I mean, social media even has us. So you don't think it would have had all them OGs back then? Yes, it would have had all of them. If they would have had this technology, it would have had them too. Like they would be feeding into the hype and all that too. All they had was a newspaper clip, and that's it. So it's a different day and age. We have to get with the times, man. They want to go back in the days and tell Mario to go get him a 1957 Chevy with no air conditioning, roll up windows, with a small block 350, and let them drive that around. Tell them to take all the AC unit, the central air and heat out of his house, and tell them to get a window unit, a couple fans. The world changes, bro. Times change. These kids are not the same. I'm not saying I can tell you this here. They bigger, stronger, and faster than they were back then. Promise you that. I could promise you that. They are. How many times you walk outside, you see one of these kids, you be like, oh my God, like what the hell they feeding these kids?
Boy, they ain't got none of this though. How it used to be back in the day though. So they ain't got none of that. A lot of them don't anyway.
Entitlement.
I can't
come
say.
on, Zoe.
You know why I can't say
you
that?
know better than that, Zoe.
The reason why I can't say that. No, the reason why I can't say that is because I didn't see only time I saw the Miami players play was on Saturday. Right? That's the only time I heard about Miami was on Saturday. Like all this going throughout the week stuff, we didn't have none of this. We didn't have any of this. So I don't know if they don't have the heart, or do the coaches not have the heart? I think Jimmy Johnson would do a better job with the team. I think Dennis Erickson would do better in this team than the coaching staff we got right now. Do you think that?
It showed what the play on the field on Saturday, what we were able to see those on. We ain't seeing it on the field. That's all I'm saying.
And you know what Charles told me today? He said when Dennis Erickson came in after Jimmy Johnson, you know what they told Dennis Erickson? So the defense told Dennis Erickson, you do whatever you want to do on the offensive side of the ball. Don't touch our 4-3 defense. Don't touch our 4-3 defense. So he tweaked the offense, but the offense was still good. This is what Mario can't do. This is what he can't do. So when you put players in bad positions, that's what happens. It's what happens. It's what happens. I mean, I don't understand how we lose to a first year coach at Duke. I don't understand that. Not his first year at Duke. His first year coaching period as a head coach. It's his first year ever coaching. He outcoached Miami. He outcoached our coaches. Outcoached us. Yeah, have you seen us?
I think with the talent, though. I think still.
Have you seen us prepared this year? Do we look like a prepared team? Especially on the side of the ball.
We weren't prepared last year.
And guess what? We were 7-5.
That still ain't shit, Zoe. You know that. 75.
I'm saying, and that. So you mean to tell me we fire a coach that wasn't and hire a guy that
we two games worse.
That's bad when this guy bring in all Brawls Award winner. Listen to me. I'm about to break this shit down for you now. Listen, the coaches last year was getting McDonald's money. These motherfuckers here is getting corporate. They get Neville Shapiro money now. Okay, just think about it. The offense coordinator last year made $400,000 last year. He made $400,000 last year. Gaddis making $2.3 million. Okay, hold on. We have two coaches on the defense side of the ball, and Kevin Steele and Charlie Strong. Both of them have national championships as defensive coordinators.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
How do we not even look prepared? Bro, there's no
culture change, Zoe. Coaching change. The players have got to buy in, big bro.
Okay,
you know that, Zoe.
Okay.
You know that, Zoe. You can't force them to
I got one for you. And I'm gonna do my mic drop on this one. Mark Richt first year, we at least won 10 games.
But hey, they probably wanted to play for Mark Richt though. Mark Richt was he was the same guy he was in Georgia. Also.
Okay,
everybody he was a player's coach. Mario is come in. He's smarter, from what I've been told. You know, he demands more out of the players.
Is he smart?
It all started. It all started. The divide started when he took the turnover chain away. That was chronologically. That was the beginning. And I'm with it. I agree. We talked about that.
So don't you defend that damn chain? Hey, he finna go get the damn chain. Zo, put that chain down.
He gonna defend it because I'm telling you, we were talking about it earlier.
So damn that chain, Zo. We don't need that chain, Zo.
Answer this question. Did this chain ever hurt anybody?
No, but yeah, it did when we was up. And Zo,
you could have. What he could have did was what he could have did was say we're gonna use it in a different way. He could have said we're gonna use it in a different way. If we're losing by 30, I'm not pulling it out. We're gonna use it only on impact plays, on impact turnovers.
So do you think that really made a change by him taking away the chain?
I'm not saying it did or it didn't. I'm just saying he should have been focused more on winning than the damn chain. Because the only big thing that he won this year was getting rid of the turnover chain. He ain't won nothing else. That was the only fight he won this year was getting rid of the turnover chain. What other fight he don't won? He won the turnover chain fight because they couldn't fight back.
First year coach, so we got.
I don't care. It ain't first year. He ain't no first year coach. Ain't no first year here. Ain't no first year. You know, the old Denny Green. He is who we thought he was.
That's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crowd him, crowd his ass.
Crowd the field.
If he don't make changes, I'm going all in. If he don't make changes, if he bring your boy back, Gaddis, I'm going all in. Because
did anybody hear me say that Mario should be fired?
No.
We just.
I mean,
it's all about criticism, and that's the problem that a lot of people got. Right. People hate the fact that you criticize them so soon.
I don't give a damn. I don't give.
We call it like it is.
I've been saying that, yeah. We call it like it is, so you can say it.
I don't give a. If they don't like me criticizing them, I'm a season ticket holder. I got the right.
Damn right.
I got the right to do it. So if you a fan and you mad at me for criticizing them, you don't have to. I gave away all my tickets this year. I gave away my first tickets. Thank God, I ain't gave them away. But like I only been to like 3 games in the past like 4 years. So I support my team. I spend $1,000 a year on tickets to games I don't even go to. Going through a divorce and everything. On games, I still spend $1,000 a year on tickets and give them away. Don't even charge nobody for them. I give them away. So I have the right to criticize.
You're damn right.
That's right. So if somebody is mad at me for criticizing and you ain't got season tickets, shut up. Shut up.
Hey. Mic drop.
If you ain't supporting, shut up. I don't want to hear you. Because you ain't on the same level as me. If you want to if you don't want me to criticize him for what I see.
Right.
And it's not like I'm being. Nobody said I wanted him fired, but he's not above criticism.
Right. Exactly.
People crazy as hell.
You better have some criticism if you want some changes around here. Trying to be nice. But that's what people don't understand.
He can't tell me to come pick my kids up. I ain't got no damn kids playing that, so he can't tell me to come pick my damn kids. I'll talk shit about them all day. He can't say, what you gonna say to me, Mario? Say it to me. Tell him to pick my kids up, Mario. Say it to me. Talk to me. Just because you done got a little muscles and stuff. He been lifting weights. You need to lift a damn playbook. Stop goddamn weight room, lift up a damn playbook. Lift weights and try to look good on the sideline. Lift up a damn playbook. Oh, hell, he need to pick up.
Well, it's gonna be interesting tomorrow because we're gonna see how this gonna play out.
2-0.
We ain't gonna 2-0 Pittsburgh. Oh, who you going with?
2-0 Pittsburgh.
Damn, Gaddis. He goes go.
No, I'm gonna reverse that. 2-0 Miami. 2-0 Miami. The defense gonna get a safety. The defense gonna get the safety. We gonna score 2 points on defense. Obviously, gonna score nothing.
Damn.
They ain't gonna score nothing. Defense gonna win the game for us on a safety. I'm gonna reverse that. 2-0 defense win the game.
Man, listen. Here's my thing.
Did I coach? I coached for 7 years. We went to 2 state championships and lost both of them. Won the Clover, but we lost to Clover, who with John Morant played. Y'all know John Morant, right?
Mm-hmm.
We lost to John Morant School, and then we lost to Northwestern up here in Rock Hill. And what's the name played for them? Jadavion Clowney. Jadavion Clowney had 26 sacks against us as a freshman in one game.
Damn.
It wasn't that many, but it wasn't that many, but I damn sure felt like
I'm like,
But hey, I'm finna say, but hey,
it wasn't that many, but it felt like, bro, listen, this dude was a freshman, bro. Jadavion was a
he
freshman,
always
right?
that big though, bro? Like, was he?
Yes. He's a genetic freak, bro. Bro, he was a freshman, right? And everybody kept talking about this kid. Now, I'm a linebacker coach and since defense coordinator. You can't tell me. Ain't nobody worrying about that kid. 9th grader. Damn, 9th grader. First play of the game. Jadavion Clowney, quarterback. After the game, I walked to the kid. I said, bro, this is what I said to him, man. Fuck college. You going straight to the
He's a beast.
This kid destroyed us. Like they say, I say this all the time. If you're a 5-star in Miami, you really earn it. If you're a 5-star in a lot of other states, you not. Jadavion Clowney was really a 5-star no matter where the hell he would have played at.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was good.
Like it's like John Morant. You know who John Morant is, right?
Yeah.
The basketball player from Memphis.
Yeah.
I asked him. He invited me to his New Year's party. So I bet his New Year's party. But like he was that good in high school.
Really?
Yeah, he was that good in high school. He played against Spring Valley High School. My daughter high school. Huh?
How tall is John Morant?
6'5".
Look at Will I Am. He
man, that ain't come. Now, like I say, man.
Look at Will I Am.
Man, he's damn FSU fans.
Hey, listen here, man. Y'all too scared to even hire a black coach. Y'all won't even hire Dion. That don't make no damn sense. I don't want to hear that, man. Take that Indian, take that white boy off that damn horse and put a Native American on that horse. How about that? Now, you want to throw on effort? Take that white boy off. Take Daniel Boone off that damn horse. Y'all got Daniel Boone painted up as a damn Native American.
Is that true? Dion is about to go to South Florida.
He might go. No, he's not. Dion ain't going nowhere. Dion ain't going nowhere till his son graduates.
Okay.
He ain't going nowhere till his son graduates.
They had rumors circulating that the deal to South Florida was almost done.
Man, ain't nothing to Tallahassee but steers and queers, man. Ain't no coming to Tallahassee, man. It's all Tallahassee, man. Ain't nothing to Leon County. I went to school in Leon. I went to TCC. Ain't nothing down there. That's why he looked like that. Oh, he looked like he looked like he walk out of the house every day with flip. Put him back up here. Will I look like he walk out of the house every day with flip flops on? Like he ain't got a pair of shoes to walk out of the house with flip flops. That's what it look like. Will, all you got is flip flops on. You ain't got no sneakers, do you? You ain't got no damn sneakers in that damn. Damn feet ass as hell walking around kicking them rocks up in that trailer park.
Oh, we didn't see him, boy, when Clemson jumped on him. We didn't see him when Wake Forest jumped on him, but he hid for us, man.
Did they win today? Did they beat Florida?
They played it. I think the game it started at 7:30.
Yeah, he coming in here, so they must he came in.
Probably did. So you said Morant was good like that in high school, huh?
Yeah,
John was cold, man.
John was good. John gave what?
Tied up right now.
John gave Zion the business. I went to that game. He gave him the business.
Dang.
And Zion was that good.
Oh, really?
Look at him. Like got flip flop. Go back to the picture. Go back to Will picture. Go back to Will picture. Will look like he got on flip flops and a Colt 45 in one hand and a Newport in the other hand. How he look like right now? He look like right now, boy.
Will, what
up? Them is hangout clothes. That's what he go to the club in too. That means club.
So you should have seen. But they had one boy about 3 weeks ago. Boy, they had one named Ham Hock. So, boy, they had a fan named Ham Hock. Boy, I got to see you the doggone screenshot of Ham Hock, boy.
Oh, you don't want to see him.
Oh my God, boy.
We don't need to grow a beard or something, though, man.
Chris, what up? What the hell going on?
We'll need to grow a beard or something, man. Man, Will like he about 60. He's probably 30. Come over here with that nonsense. I'm a Florida State fan. Come over with that nonsense. I don't care, Will. You can't do nothing to me.
Man, y'all.
Let me leave Will alone. You all right, Will? I'm just messing with you. I'm just having fun. I love you guys.
We got Zoe on, man, and it's been a long time coming, Larry Frank. I appreciate you hooking it up. Larry Frank told me that you was probably come on. I'm like, damn, about time. Where the hell he been at? Like, damn.
Y'all been hiding, bro. Me and Teddy Pimp Juice came. Teddy Pimp Juice ain't even came. Bro, he ain't even talking to me right now. Teddy, you got something to say to the camera. Teddy, man, Teddy done been behind these glasses. Oh, look at him in the sun. Teddy, he ain't even talking to me.
What up?
That man said don't make no damn sense we this bad.
Hey, Chris,
Teddy
you know
Pimp
about Ham Hock, Chris?
Oh Lord, not Ham Hock.
Boy, Chris know about Ham Hock. Hey man, it's been a real show, man. It's been real, man. We've been on, man. We done had Zoe on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes, man. We had
I ain't got no, I ain't got no life. I ain't got no life. My girlfriend out of town. My dog don't even want to be around me no more. I sound like somebody from Tallahassee. I'm like right now.
So Zoe gave his score prediction for tomorrow. He said 2-0.
2-0. We went
2-0.
Miami 2-0 tomorrow, bro.
Frank, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say 10-7. 10-7. Pitt.
Who's gonna 10 points?
Pitt.
Defense must go get interception return for a touchdown, and another interception to get us. And another interception to get us in field goal range. That's what
so he done been the best defensive offensive player we done had.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go against you.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, as long as we know, all 10 points scored by defense. No, that's the prediction. How many points do the offense score tomorrow? How about that?
Do the offense score?
Yeah, how many points do the offense score?
Borregales count?
No, it counts if the offense drives the ball down the field.
Well, then 12. I'm gonna give Borregales 4 field goals.
He got to get down there to kick it, so
he gets down there. He just can't do nothing.
Pittsburgh defense better than Texas A&M and Middle Tennessee State, whoever that we play.
I might give Borregales 3 points, man, tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe 6. We playing at home, so I give him 6.
It's senior night. We're going.
Time out. Didn't we play Florida State at home?
You're absolutely right. So I said maybe 6. I said 3, but I said maybe 6.
No, you just said we playing at home. I don't know if we have a home number. It don't matter where we play at.
That don't even damn matter.
That don't even count. Ain't gonna be the home crowd there. How many people gonna show up to the game tomorrow? 9.
This is how bad it's got.
The seniors' parents, because it's senior night. That's it.
9 people showing up to the game tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
9.
This is how bad it's gotten, y'all. This is how bad it's gotten. It's crazy.
Like, people can say whatever they want to say about us criticizing Mario, right? And this is the funny part. Like, people can say whatever they want to say about us criticizing Mario. If you defended him so much, go to the game tomorrow.
So go sit up in there.
6. Go ahead. So it's gonna be like this right here tomorrow. It's how it's gonna be tomorrow. Hold on. I gotta go get my real one. This is how it's gonna be tomorrow. This is how them jokers gonna be tomorrow. They go to that game tomorrow. By the third quarter with that damn offense. This is how it's gonna be right here. Oh, I gotta do this right here. Damn, I can't even get it. I can't get to it. This is how they gonna be in Miami tomorrow. Third quarter, about the third quarter.
With the hood is on.
No, what?
Got to sleep on it. They got to got to sleep on. And then so they got an 8:00 kickoff tomorrow. They got an 8:00 kickoff. That's crazy, man.
How you gonna have an 8:00 kickoff? How you gonna have an 8:00 kickoff with a team that's playing this bad in a city like Miami? They don't want to come to 1:00 kickoff games, bro.
Sad.
Like, bro, you listen, man. Mario can say like I said, all the Mario defenders and all this right here, all of them, everybody who defended Mario, everybody who saying this and that, show up to the game tomorrow. That's how you'll show me if you're a true Mario supporter. That's how you'll show me if you're a true Mario supporter. Because everybody supports one thing, and that's winning. Other than that, anybody can get it.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Anybody can get it. Mario is not above criticism. It just amazes me how people think it's his first year. I don't get. So do you take the $9 million? Do you take the $9 million away from this year?
No.
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 Yeah. I mean,
we can't.
If you go to your job, right, and you don't perform, what they gonna do to you, man?
They're gonna fire you.
Okay then.
Well.
So
I mean, in my previous job, I half-assed for the last 4.5 years. So there's ways around that.
I've been on my job for 20 years though. Like they still fire my blanket. They ain't playing. You gonna go to work. You gonna work. You gonna work, bro. Like listen, man. Like it don't listen. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters, it's not even a point of wins and losses right now. It's the way we're losing, bro.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wait, like
we was doing the same thing last year though. We was doing the same thing.
No, we were not. No, we were
yes, we
not.
Was, yes, we were.
This is the
it was still bad clock management. It was still penalties.
Yeah, but we weren't.
So
did we get blew out by Florida State last year?
No, we didn't.
Did we have 4 blowouts on our? Did we get beat by Middle Tennessee State last year?
We got beat by FIU.
Yeah, that was the year before.
Who did we? Well, we lost to somebody last year.
You lost to Alabama. You lost to Michigan State. You lost to Virginia. You lost to North Carolina, and it's one more I can't think of.
One of those.
We lost to FIU. We lost to FIU when Dan Enos was the offensive coordinator.
2018.
Okay.
That was I said last year.
Oh, that was 2019 with Dan.
Yeah, last year
we lost to an inferior team last year too, didn't we?
No, because we played Appalachian State. We beat them. We beat the College of Central Connecticut State. That was a blowout. No, our 4 losses were our 5 losses. You had Alabama, Michigan State, Virginia, North Carolina, and it was a conference game. It was somebody else in conference. I just can't remember.
Pittsburgh? Was it Pittsburgh?
We did
Pitt.
Lose to Pittsburgh. No, we beat Pitt. We beat Pitt.
Was it Duke?
North Carolina.
We beat Duke. We beat NC State. We beat Georgia Tech barely.
What the hell?
We beat Virginia Tech. Damn it, I'm gonna pull the schedule up because I hate.
We lost to Florida State. We lost to Florida State.
Florida State. That's our 5th loss.
At Florida State.
Yep.
At Florida State.
Yep. Bad clock.
So you look at the losses that we had last year compared to the losses that we had this year. It's not even close.
Because you basing that on what? Just the team? You basing that on the team that we lost to, right? You ain't looking at just.
I'm basing it on the team. I'm based on the team that we lost to and how we lost.
And how
the only game we really got blew out of, North Carolina owns. Mac Brown owned his beat his son ad every time he played him, but that was the real big blowout loss.
So you don't think that the players didn't have nothing to do with that?
I'm not saying the players didn't, but like I say, I still have to put it on leadership. The accountability has to go on leadership, bro. Like you can't sit there and tell me he's a leader and we don't see the leadership. Like if you a leader, that means if you are a remember that name, Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Jim Jones, no matter what, Jim Jones got all them jokers to drink that damn Kool-Aid.
So he got a bunch of damn fools.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have drunk that damn Kool-Aid.
No, I wouldn't. Just like I probably wouldn't listen to Manny with that horrible ass offense. I'm just so all these kids fools are smart. You see what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't listen to Manny with his horrible ass offense. So all these kids fools are smart. You see what I'm saying? I mean, like, come on, man. Like these kids been playing this offense. They whole spread offense. Their whole life in South Florida. He want to bring the Wisconsin or Ron Dane offense to Miami. We ain't got no back as big as Ron Dane. And then the biggest back that you got back there, you don't even want to run. You don't even run Thad Franklin.
He
What was I
didn't
saying?
want to run his
What was I
damn
saying?
self. So
No,
this man was 200-something pounds tippy toeing. Come on, man. Y'all
no,
got to
listen,
stick. Y'all know
listen.
Franklin wasn't running hard, man.
Answer this question. Answer this question.
Hell no.
I got a
Hell
question
no.
for you. I got a question for you. We want to talk. If we're gonna talk about it, talk about it. When you got big backs, right? It takes amount of touches for them to wear the defense down, right? You can't get a man 5 touches a game and expect them to do something. You can't, because big back, that shit, like Marshawn Lynch, they wore you down in the second half. They beat you up. That's what happened. They ran. So if you was gonna be consistently running the way you want to do it, then do it that way. But that's not what they did. That's not how they did it. They want to throw a toss sweep with Thad Franklin. Like serious.
I only seen the production.
I'm not a big Thad. It's not like I'm a big Thad Franklin fan, but what I'm saying is, like, he was your big back and you ain't even use him at all.
The game where they had a quarterback draw in the red zone where they could have went to Thad Franklin and never used him, and they kept dialing up TVD to run quarterback draws.
No, I agree with that.
How did they wait until week 5 or 6 to figure out who Kobe Young was?
Nah, well, we said that. Totally agree with you on that. Totally agree.
You know the first people to show film on Kobe Young was me because of LJ. He was like, we got this kid on the team named Kobe Young, bro. I know him. Like, we got this kid on the team named Kobe Young. And we played his footage the week. Ask Chris. He was in the chat. We played that footage the week before. I said, damn, this motherfucker beast. The next week they played him. But I don't call him Kobe Young. I call him 88. It's not 88. I'll call him
you know what scares me about this situation with these wide receivers? Kobe Young's next. He's going to be our next good one. Who are your last 2 good wide receivers?
Is he though? Because is he gonna stay?
I think he will.
I think he got to, man. I
think he will.
Though.
Listen to him. I hope he stays, but I'm not coming back to that offense next year.
I agree with you.
This man trying to get to the NFL. Come back to that offense. Not if I can go play with
What concerns me is the wide receiver recruiting, because your last 3 real solid wide receivers, Kobe looks like he'll be your next one, but the last ones before him, Rambo, KJ Osborne.
Yeah, but my thing is, and this is what I mean. This is what I mean by, like, developing. This is what I mean by developing.
Right.
Because Clemson develops wide receivers. LSU,
yes. But you don't have an offensive. You don't have a wide receivers coach.
Yes, we do.
Stop.
I know you ain't giving that man that credit, so don't do that.
That's job. Or fucking left tackle. I want to receiver.
Stop, man.
Yeah, sure. All this. He never caught a damn ball in there. Like, he never caught a ball.
They got him out there coaching the wide receivers.
Do he even look like he can run around?
I mean, it's crazy. Go get Lamar Thomas, man. Go get Lamarkable, man. Go get Lamar. Bring Lamar down there, man.
Bro, like, this is and you look at the worst position groups on the field. Like, wide receivers are worst position group. You think about it. Our 2 worst position groups on the field is
O-line, which is Mario Group, and wide receivers, which is Josh Gaddis. And we can say the linebackers too, but the top 2.
We can't say linebacker. We only got one linebacker. We can't say linebacker. We only got one. We only got one linebacker. I mean, like,
and that's what
can't blame the coach for not having no linebackers. But just think of that. That's what I'm saying. So just think about it. Like, he coached wide receivers, Mario coached O-line, and the worst 2.
Yep, that I agree. I agree with you 100% on that. Yes, that's on Mario. That especially next year, because again, I'm of the ilk of those guys that's on the offensive line hadn't been worth a damn since they've been there. That's
his offense.
And don't forget about your favorite offensive lineman, John Campbell. Your boy.
His offensive line wasn't worth a damn at Oregon. His offensive line wasn't worth a damn at Oregon. Why you think they didn't bring the Oregon offensive line coach?
Yeah.
Offensive line wasn't worth a damn at Oregon.
But these ain't his players, though, so.
Those was his players at Oregon. And offensive line wasn't worth a damn.
Let's give him a chance, though.
The only good offensive line he had was at Alabama. And you gonna give him that credit.
No, I can't give him that now. That was a machine already before he came. That was already a well-oiled machine. Can't give him that credit.
Miami, we ain't scored 20 points all year long. We ain't scored 20 points all year long. We gonna score 20 points. Man, it take us 3 games to score 15 points.
It ain't happening, Joseph. Joseph don't even believe that. Joseph just throwing that up there.
Yeah.
Joseph, wishful thinking, Joseph. Joseph don't believe that.
Joseph I'm giving my cash up. Go hit my cash up. Bet me $100. I need this $3. Cash up. Bet me $100. We ain't going there. If we score 20 points, no. Answer the question. No, I'm no, because like you said, Cam Kitchen might return 3 of them tomorrow. So you talking about offense scoring 20 points or defense scoring 20? And we need to break this down. We need to be specific with it, right? Like we gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think that I got trust in this offensive coordinator for this to put 20 points on the board against Pitt,
like you say, I'm going into it tomorrow. I want to see the young guys. I want to see Cyrus Moss. I want to see Najee Kelly. I just want to see the young guys, man. I want to see more of the young guys, man. I don't expect nothing. We haven't expected nothing all season over here, man.
And you know what I want to see? And you know what I want to see? I want to see Frank Ponce calling plays. And
would love to.
I want to see Ponce calling plays, and Gaddis, giving out water. Like, what's your boy name? That you said defending TJ? Isn't that his name?
Who that?
What was his name? The boy, the young man that was on earlier that defended him. What was his name?
Daryl Drake.
Oh, that was Daryl Drake for D Drake.
What made him? He must be from Eastover, South Carolina. What made him defend Gaddis? Like I seen it from week 1.
Well, so me too. But we had a lot of people calling in. They told me, so man, you gotta wait. He wasn't gonna show his hand. He wasn't gonna show his hands, so man. And Devin, you gotta be patient.
Time out. Do you not remember Mark Richt first year? They kept saying, "Oh, he not opening up the playbook until the 3rd week." That playbook didn't get open that whole year. The playbook didn't get open the whole time he was there. The playbook never got open.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But they told me I was crazy.
I don't wait. I don't wait. I don't believe in waiting.
What we done to wait?
I'm not patient.
Right.
I don't wait. I don't
We're
wait.
supposed to be trying to kick ass, no matter what, regardless. What were we waiting on? But they said that he was just holding back. He didn't want to show his hands. He didn't want to show his hands against BCP.
Yeah, because that's his arm too short. That's his arm too short. His arm too damn short. Can't show him. All too short, man. Can't show that hand all that short. I'm trying to figure out what made him coach wide receivers. And like a damn Pterosaurus Rex.
It's gonna be. Hey, listen. Mario has definitely got to make the adjustment with that. He got to, bro. He got to get rid of this dude, bro. I'm sorry. We done gave him chance after chance. That's one position coach that he got to change. He got to get a new OC, or like you say, give it to Ponce, but he got to go.
The 2 things I'm looking for are not in game. The first thing I'm looking for is after the game, I want to see how many players announce they're going into the transfer portal. That's the first one.
72.
It wouldn't hurt.
You said 72, so?
Wouldn't hurt.
72.
The second thing I want to see after, breaking news, Mario Cristobal announces that Josh Gaddis will not be retained as the offensive coordinator. That's what I want to see.
You know what I want? I want a transfer portal for coaches.
Damn. Where you gonna send him at, Dozo? Where you gonna send him?
Let's see. Tupelo University.
Division 5. Where they are?
Yeah.
I want to see a transfer portal for coaches, man. I want to see a transfer portal for coaches.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to see a transfer portal for. Like, this is bad, man.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Zone food, y'all. Zone food, man. It's been real. It's food. We got it all
Enjoyed it.
tonight.
Enjoyed
We
it,
did.
bro.
We did. Hey, listen, man.
Could
So tell everybody where they can. You
y'all
say
imagine
what? Go
though?
ahead.
Could y'all imagine though? Like just transfer portal, forget. Like, would anybody take them if you put be out there waving?
So you don't think they'll take him even if he showed him the Bronze Award though? If he held up the Bronze Award, you don't think they'll take him?
I think the committee gonna take that shit back from him.
They should.
They cannot wait for next Bronze Award winner, bro. They can't wait to announce that shit this year. That shit was it's a damn shame. The first black OC to get the Bronze Award, man, don't make no damn sense, man.
He just made us look bad,
Just like we'll
man.
never see another black. Just like we'll never see another black president in our lifetime. We'll never see another black. We'll never see another black all Bronze Award. We'll never see another one.
Bro, it's bad.
He fucked it up for every black coach, man. He fucked it up for all of them, though.
He really did.
Listen, man. They already think we can't coach as it is. He fucked it up for all of them.
Yeah.
He made. That's why we wonder why I wonder why I want him so bad. I want black coaches so bad, and this man right here, like, he killed it for us, bro. He fucked it up for us, man.
He did.
Eric Bieniemy in Kansas City cussing, boy.
He done set us back 200 years, man.
He say 200. He done sent us back to slavery, huh?
Hey, Eric Bieniemy looking for a job, bro. Eric Bieniemy looking for a job. You up there in Kansas City cussing like Alonzo in training day. Ah, you mother!
Hey, who that is on that 9?
Y'all say he sent us
back 200 years.
Samuel L. Jackson and Chago.
We done messing with him, boy. We done messing with Gaddy, boy. He done, boy. Yeah, he messed us up, bro.
You gonna sleep in the big house?
Boy, boy, you think they gonna let him in there?
On this nag right here, bro, he gonna be in the big house.
Boy, if he was calling plays in Alabama like this right here, man, they'd have crosses and everything on that man lawn.
What?
Really, bro?
Man, they have everything on that man lawn right now, man.
Bro, it's bad, bro. Bro, it's bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that man gets I give that man no respect, bro. I give that man absolutely zero respect, bro. None.
We gave him a chance,
that man got
bro. It's like
that man got a free $2.3 million. That man took Tyler Van Dyke from a Heisman Trophy candidate to not even he gonna be lucky if he can hit the transfer portal.
Yeah. True. Thanks.
And I'm like, all Black Lives Matter. I'm a t-shirt ready next year to be there, bro.
Hey, listen, go to send me mine. I'm wearing mine.
If he retained, I'm getting my shirts printed.
I'll cash app you mine.
I'm buying too.
Yeah.
And he gonna be the first person in the history of having t-shirts with your face on the front and back of the t-shirt. His face gonna be planted on the front. The whole t-shirt gonna have his face on it. I'm telling you, might have it on the sleeves too. I'm not playing. Like, I'm coming at him. I'm dead serious, bro. This dude,
he gotta be gone.
I don't even know if I want. I don't even know if I want another black OC. I don't even know if I want one. I don't even know.
He got your shell shock, bro.
God damn, bro. I gotta wait 10 more years, man.
And it's the same. Everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing, bro. It's like you don't see change. You don't see nothing. He don't even know how to make in-game adjustment. He don't try to do nothing, bro.
Yeah, we done been on almost 3 hours. I'm gonna let y'all go now. I'll have
fun, man. Plug everybody, man. Tell everybody where they can find you at, Zoe, man. Talk to
them, World Order, CWO 1219. You found it, man.
CWO, man. Man, look here, man. You talk, man. It's been real, man, and we appreciate, man, having. So hold on, we're gonna get your information before we leave, man. Like,
but see, you got my number. You got my number, right? You got me on Messenger, right?
Yeah.
Man, you got me on Messenger. You got me on Messenger, Larry.
I got you, but I think I got your number too. I think I got your number. You ain't changed it in the last
Is it, look,
2-3 years. Huh?
Is it 665? Just looking to see if it's 665.
Hold on.
803 665. 803 665.
Tell you in a second. Hold up.
And everybody
got it.
Yeah, 803 665. You should do.
Got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Okay, man. Utah family, man. Let's give our man guest, man, Zoe, man, CWO award.
I love it, man. I love it, man. I love it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I had fun, man. I hope I wasn't too disrespectful, man.
No. It's like that all the time over here, homeboy. We keep it all the way 100 over here, dog. We say the same thing, bro, all the time, bro. And whenever you want to come on, man, you know you more than welcome, man.
No doubt, man. Well, I don't know about it. Depends on who the offensive coordinator next year. We're playing something, but
we definitely gonna we gotta get with you on that because we ain't told everybody where the next one gonna be at, man. So we'll get with you, man.
Well,
we got a little something brewing for next year.
It depends on who the OC is, man. Y'all ain't wasting my damn time. Come out there.
Listen, we had to still do it regardless, man. We're gonna ball regardless. If he never told, we're gonna make fun regardless, bro. That's what we had to do this year. Tell him, Frank. We were sick this year.
Oh yeah, had to.
Yeah, LJ taking over my channel. So LJ taking over my channel. Right. He say I'm giving it there. I'm letting him. He's gonna start running it. I'm tired, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I think I'm gonna take me some time off. I'm gonna let LJ, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. And, I'll be on there with him time, but yeah, I'm to that point where I'm about ready to retire, man. I think me and Gaddis gonna be working together. Have the same job I have. He gonna have the same job I have. After this year, he gonna find a damn job.
Which is what, though?
He gonna be welding with me.
Well, don't do Gaddis like that. Long as he ain't at Miami, man, I wish him the best. I swear to God, man, I wish him the best.
He might be a back. He might be a bag at Publix. He might be a bag working at Publix.
You get his ass from over there in Miami. I don't give a damn where they send him at. Get him from down in Miami. And I'm like,
get
that's
produce manager of the year.
Now, this is the last question. This is the last question for real. This is the last question I got. If Mario don't fire him, what's your mood?
See, I'm totally different then. Because Mario, I'm like you. You knew what you had when you hired him. You knew that didn't fit the program. And I'm giving him a year because it is what it is. He came in late and it was a late hire. So he did what he had to do because he wasn't his first choice. But if you don't make this play after the season, then I'm looking at Mario, man, and my whole tone is different. I'm at Mario. That's me.
I'm chilling because at the end of the day, I'm going to call it for what it is. Now, he ain't getting fired because that buyout is going to be too much to pay for anyway. So he's going to be here at least 2-3 years, but you just going to dig yourself deeper and deeper. But I'm going to call out everything you do after that even more so, more than I have thus far this season.
What about you, Zoe?
Y'all ever watch Battle Rap?
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can get it. I'm even coming at Hot Smith. I'm coming from the top to the bottom. I would wait until the season starts to see how it happens. I ain't gonna dig my own self a hole. But from game one, if I don't see the improvement, everybody can get it. So if he don't get fired, I'm gonna stay quiet till the season starts. And I don't want to hear no excuses about give him no extra time, no nothing. He got this show out from game one.
I agree with that. That's fair. So it got to be changes made by game one if we were to keep him. That's fair.
Game one.
That's right. I agree.
Game one. I don't care. I don't care if we bring De'Aaron King back. I better see a better offense. I don't care who at quarterback. I don't care. I don't care if the whole team transfer. We playing 99 freshmen. I don't care. I don't care who's playing. I swear I don't care. It's going to be all their fault. I don't care if the receiver's wide open and dropping passes. I don't care if the quarterback missing receivers. Is all going to be his fault. Everything that happened is going to be his fault. Everything that go wrong, I don't care what. I don't care if the officials are calling bad games. It's Gaddis' fault. Everything that go wrong will be his fault. I'm warning everybody. Everything that go wrong is his fault. Everything. It's his and Mario and Alonso's fault. And I hate to say Alonso. God damn, Mr. Hospital. Man, you got to change names, man. You retain that, man. I'm not talking about. I'm gonna go by my middle name, Kendall. I ain't going by Alonso no more. Y'all keep this damn man around. Listen, man. Listen. Only thing I'm not hurt about is I actually gonna get some sleep over the winter. I'm gonna get some sleep. I ain't slept since the beginning of the first game of the year. My beard actually wasn't this great before the season started.
Right. I looked at mine earlier. I got some more coming on the side. Like, where all this come from?
I had no expectations for this year.
Josh Gaddis. It came from Josh Gaddis.
No expectations this year. I had none.
I had us at least 7-5, bro. Like, come on. I had us at least as good as we were last year. I said
9-3.
The schedule was easier.
It was. I agree. It was. Thanks. Yeah, because I ain't know when the hell I thought we'd lose to Middle Tennessee and get blowed out by Florida State. I didn't think we was going to lose to Middle Tennessee. I didn't. I didn't see that one coming.
Nobody did. Nobody saw that coming.
My heart broke right now. I don't know. I ain't even taking my liquor. Damn, Uncle Lou got to come teach me how to drink.
You done sobered that man up. That man was getting tipsy. Now he done sobered up and got depressed again, boy. God dog it.
I ain't coming over here with y'all no more, man. I ain't coming with y'all. Shit ain't drink no more.
They kill that man mood, bro.
I was having a good damn day, man. Turkey day and everything, man. I be dreaming about some damn Josh Gaddis tonight, man.
Yeah, that ain't no good dream, man. That ain't no good dream.
It's a nightmare, man.
Look here, y'all. It's been real tonight, man. While we still got Zoe, man, we gonna exit out though, man, because it's still about the Canes, man. So everybody, man, the game tomorrow is an 8:00 kickoff, prime time. Zoe gonna be tuned in, watching his homeboy Gaddis. We gonna be tuned in too, watching the Cane, because we Cane fans. We done gave our predictions. We love all of y'all. Y'all have a safe weekend.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got one thing. One thing about my damn turnover change. So you want to answer this question? How would you feel if they took the smoke away?
Oh, but I'd be destroyed. Yeah.
But the smoke ain't helping us win no games.
It's not, but the smoke been there since day one.
It don't.
We just ingratiated that change.
The smoke was not there. The smoke was not there from day one. The smoke was not there from day one. The smoke. What's name didn't have the smoke there?
It's been way longer than that.
Jimmy brought the smoke.
Jimmy brought the smoke there.
But it's been.
Jimmy brought
it don't matter. But it still was ingratiated. It does matter. It matters to me. I agree with you. Only thing I'm saying is, how would you feel if Mario decided he wanted to take the smoke away?
But he ain't, because he a part of that ilk. He was.
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. He's trying to make it about him.
No.
Selfishness.
No.
He's making it about him.
We can't be bringing that chain out. So when you getting beat by goddamn 30 points, man, and you celebrate the damn turnover.
All he had to do. What did I just say? It would be real easy to bring it out as an impact play.
How about when they start winning? How about when they start winning and they get some hard bikes over, then we could probably maybe like bring it back a little bit, man. Y'all start scoring.
I'm gonna take the smoke away. Do they deserve to run through the smoke when we not winning? The way we losing, do they deserve to run through the smoke?
Yeah, because it's been there for a while.
No, do they deserve to run through? Do they deserve to run through the smoke?
No, I don't think they do.
Hey then, so take the smoke away until we start winning.
No. But the smoke has been there, those old.
It don't matter. Take the smoke away. Earn the smoke.
The chain only got there Zodo 3 years. What? 4 years?
I agree with you, but take the smoke away until they start winning. The smoke ain't helping us win.
was a
It
little.
might be too much smoke. Might be getting lung cancer.
Listen, y'all. I ain't messing with the food no more. I ain't messing with him no more tonight. Y'all, listen here. It's been real. We love y'all, man. Y'all know how we start. Y'all know how we start every show. And y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no without you. Larry Frank, you done bought this fool on
Yes,
here tonight. We love you so man. It's you talk.
All love, brother. All
Damn,
love.
coach. Damn, coach.
Oh my gosh!
Damn, coach is getting lung cancer.
It's you talk. We love y'all, man.